Hello there, watchy people. How's it going? Welcome along. That was weird. There was something in the soundtrack for Farming Simulator 25 that sounded like somebody was knocking. That was disturbing. Okay, yeah, that was disturbing. Right, I am going to. I set a setting earlier on. In here, there's sound. It says game volume when not in focus, 100%. Apply. There we go. So now if I, hey, right. So now if I tab out, the volume keeps playing. That's handy. And we've also got some music here as well. Right, sorry, that probably didn't mean much to you, did it? Anyway, Farming Sim. And now we have two lots of music going at once, which is really annoying. There you go, I've muted one for you. This has not been a very good start to a stream. I've completely failed to say anything that's meaningful to anyone that's watching. Hello, William. How are you doing? I'm not doing so good, it turns out. I thought I was alright, but maybe I'm not. I've been trying to get everything set up ready for the SpaceX stream later on, and it's been a bit confusing getting OBS to play. For some reason, it wouldn't capture. It wouldn't capture my browser. In fact, it's still not, is it? Or is it because the game's... No, that should be doing it. Okay, strange. See, if I capture Steam, that works. If I go back to that one, it doesn't work anymore. Weird. Weird. Okay, something bizarre is going on. It was working fine a second ago, and now it's not again. If I move it over to this one... Yeah, it's still not working. You're good, just another 37 to 38 degrees. Oh my goodness. We're down to 1 degree here now. Why is that not working? Don't get it. It worked a minute ago and now it's not working. Try to reconfigure the output. I don't know what's okay, there was something called client area on there. And I don't know why it didn't like it, but I unticked that and it seemed to work. And now if I do it again, no, it's gone again. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, if I toggle the client area, whatever that means, then it doesn't have an issue. Bizarre. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later on. No, the focus has been on that screen the whole... Well, I suppose not, but I can't change things on OBS if the focus is on that screen, if that makes sense. How you doing, Will? Anyway, let's not worry about it now. Let's play some farming. I'm going to load it as if it were a multiplayer game, just in case anyone wants to join. I don't know if you're around, Will, but you're welcome to join should you want to. you're working. Start. There we go. Should have asked Daddy join. You can, tell you what, Chris, you can join if you want. You would like to. What about looking for a specific window name? Yeah, I tried that as well. You could join. Well, it's up to you if you want to. I haven't got tractors for everyone, that's the trouble. You don't have 25 yet? Oh, well, there you go. That's going to be a limiting factor, isn't it? Hey, Woz, how's it going? Start. Ta-da! Right. Anyone remember what I was doing? I've got my truck here that I bought for no good reason. There's a trailer here. Oh, I know. Yeah. We were headed down this way. I need to get my controller out. Right, let's there we go, get a bit of music in the background. Don't remember what you were doing, yeah. Fair. It's one of those days, I think. Oh no, I thought the engine was started. I'm okay, thank you. I mean, I've got a red hand where the cat slashed it, but other than that, I'm doing alright. I'm very excited about the launch later on. I probably shouldn't be because it's going to be exactly the same as the previous one, so it's probably not going to be. I don't know. It's still exciting. All the ones previous that were like fairly similar, so right. Let's go steering assist on. There we go. Lovely. You're very excited about lunch tomorrow. Fair. Launch is launch. Airplane watchers are always looking and recording. That's true. I do get bored if they're the same eventually though. Like I've now got a bit bored of watching the let's zoom that in a bit. Boom, that's too much. That's too much. Let's go there. I've got a bit bored of watching the Falcon 9 launches now. I'll only watch them if they've got humans on board, or if if I'm around and they're on, then I might watch. But they're so run of the mill now. Hey Verity, welcome along. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Starship again. It's in, what's the time now? 7:40, 8:40, 9:40. So 2 and a bit hours, 2 hours 20. So we got a bit of farming to do before then. Oh, I came off the line. But yeah, it should be pretty good. They're testing some new stuff. They're going to do the catch again. So assuming nothing goes wrong, it'll catch the booster. But yeah, they've improved a few bits and pieces on there, and so more testing of that. They've timed it late in the day so that when Starship reaches its target, it's going to be daylight there, so we'll get better footage this time of it landing. And they'll have more information to know that it's been 100% successful. And then, yeah, who knows, in the next one they might actually catch Starship as well. It's going to be exciting. Whatever happens, excitement is guaranteed. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Make sure I'm definitely in frame. The only downside of this new camera is that the lens is a power zoom. You can't zoom it like, I mean, you can zoom it manually, but it's a power zoom, so when you turn the camera off, it resets itself. So every time I turn it on, I have to reset the zoom to where I want it. Which is a little bit of a pain, but not too big a pain. Either that or I have to replace the lens with one that's got a fixed manual zoom. Yeah. First world problems, absolutely. Everything else about this camera is better. That's the only thing. Your challenge of the day, trying to change your water filter. You can't budge the other ones. Now you're out of drinking water. Oh no, that's annoying. How soon can your son get there? I hope it's not too long. Hey DJ, welcome along. I've set an alarm on my phone for 9:30, so I'll remember by then to check if the SpaceX stream is up. I think it's usually about 20 minutes before launch, 20 to 30 minutes. Couple of hours, okay, well that's not too bad, but you know, have you got something else you could drink? Oh, you could drink tap. Okay, well if you get desperate then you're okay, that's alright. What are you up to this evening? Was doing anything exciting? Indeedy. Indeedy what? Kind of a princess when it comes to well, that's fair enough. But you can, like, are you able to just yeah, you're able to do it, like drink water if you need it. I mean, obviously if you were going to die then you probably could, but if you're just thirsty and you need to have a drink, can you do it just for like one time, or is it problematic for you? Going to install FS25 in a moment. Excellent. It's very strange, actually. You could be dramatic and boil some. Yeah, that's true. You could boil it. Seems like I have a perfect edge mod. Is it from the mod site? Yes, it is. They're all on Mod Hub. They're all on Mod Hub. I haven't installed anything external. Oh, hello. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Harry. There's a 10-minute cooldown before you get to chat. Just to let you know. Right. There we go. I've jumped in a VC in the. Is the developer console back yet? No, not the EDC. Most of what that does, though, you can do through text commands. It's just knowing them and finding them. But yeah, we'll be back hopefully before long. I really hope so. It's a blooming useful one, that. Was I supposed to give myself some money from last time, William? Because I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I got fined, didn't I? Like £6 or something. Maybe I should. I don't know. Should I give that back, or should I just leave it now and move forward? Chalk it up to bad decisions. Remember one contract? Yeah, another I had to cancel. But I should be able to add it in now because I've got the console and everything enabled. Depends how real we want to be. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, we're playing the game, so it just means I've got to do an extra contract or two before doing anything exciting. Well, I mean, it's all the same, really, isn't it? I'm just on someone else's field instead of my own field. Any scapegoat voiceover in FS25 Live? I mean, he's more than welcome to come and do some. That episode kind of makes me feel bad. I still get comments on it all the time. People saying, "Oh, this was amazing. Do it again." And yeah, everyone's saying like, "This is the best video ever." And it's one where I'm not talking, so it's kind of like the thing that makes it a good video is the lack of me. That feels a bit harsh. I'll be honest. Oh dear. No, I have spoken to him about doing another one, and he's up for it, but just never actually sorted it out yet. And he's very busy all the time. He might be becoming less busy though, so hopefully we can do stuff. And I want to do stuff with him for Thankmas. Help him out with that. Depends if he wants it. Hey Vlad, how's it going? Welcome along. Thank you, Verity. Yeah, that episode, I think it was when I had COVID and I just could not talk. It wasn't COVID, it was some flu-y thing that was very like COVID. Do a tag team, whose line is it anyway type thing. Oh, right. No worries, DJ. It's one of those things that many people have, where when they're given a compliment about something that's good, inside your head you twist it around and make it into something bad. I'm very, very good at doing that. Kind of characters you'd want to voice is dark and dramatic. I'd love to do some proper voice acting. The guy who makes Junkyard Truck has sort of shortlisted me for something in the future. So I hope that happens. It may never happen, of course. Depends if he ever puts any new characters in and whether he's got other people ahead of me that he wants to use. Who knows? I probably shouldn't have said that, actually. I should have kept that quiet, I suppose. He didn't tell me to keep it secret, so it's on him. Yeah, he just said, I guess he'd already got Dre doing it, but he said, yeah, I like your voice, I'll let you know about stuff in the future. Good at twisting things around your head. Yeah, a lot of us are. A lot of us are. The one he wanted, he already used. Uh-oh, lights out. Tango's here. How you doing, Tango? Welcome along. Aren't you working tonight? I thought you were working. I would have invited you in. Oh. Ah, here he is. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, William? I'm glad you're able to join this chat. I forgot whether this one was joinable or not.
Oh, it is.
Hey, join the server.
So it seems like the edge, the perfect edge, is not in the mod hub
Oh,
at this time. I don't know why they removed it.
okay. Well, I can disable that. That's not a problem.
No, I downloaded it from the mod hub. Mod hub.
Cool. That's alright then.
Just had to restart the game, so the game.
Right. Yeah, that's something we found out with 22, like right at the end. When you're having troubles with multiplayer stuff, if everyone restarts, it usually works.
Well, that's kind of annoying, but...
Yeah. Like, the mod hub would update itself in-game, and then you would still have to restart in order for it to work. Despite the fact that it knew about it.
Very good.
Yeah. You have FOMO. Well, once you got it installed, dude, jump in as well. Like, I'll have to find another tractor contract, whatever, so that we can all be doing stuff.
Earning money for the bar.
Shall I find? If you want, you could chase me with the trailer.
Yeah, the tractor with the trailer is just stopped here in this store.
Yeah. Have we got any other? We've got more harvesting. That's.
Oh yeah, I need to be added to the.
Which one's that? That's soybeans. We could do that one. Let's accept that one. Oh, I've already got 3 active contracts apparently.
Really?
You need to be added. Can you not do that yourself?
No, yeah. I just did.
Ah, cool. That's alright then. So what are your predictions for the launch?
Predictions like...
Is it going to be 100% successful? Will they blow up Starbase? Are they going to trigger an alien invasion?
I do hope that they will succeed, because that's a lot of damage if it doesn't. Oh.
Yeah. Well, if something goes wrong with enough time, then they can redirect it to splash down in the Gulf. It depends when they know.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first one was successful, so in theory it should be exactly the same. Starbase SG-1, love it. Yeah, I can't imagine anything's gonna go wrong.
I mean, they already did the thing working, so...
Yeah, they've upgraded a few pieces, so there's potential they could have introduced bugs, but...
New variables.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love it?
Hoping for aliens, maybe they'll do better. Yeah, you never know, actually. We might get a new alien overlord that's benevolent and actually helpful.
Will they have the golden idol? Because that would be kind of scary.
Oh, here he comes. I see the trailer hurtling down the road.
For some reason, when I steer all the way to one side, the controller just reverse and go to the other.
Right.
So I have to 50% it.
Ah, okay.
Kinda strange. I'm coming in.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, I will not step on that.
Pretty sure I've got destruction turned off, but
I had, but just to make sure.
yeah.
No.
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 Love it.
It's on the left side, right?
Yeah. It is. The right side left.
The right, left side.
Beautiful. I was literally at the tip of being full then. That was perfect timing.
Well,
We are
soybeans.
nearly done. I have no idea which contract I borrowed the machine from. Oh, actually, I think it might say on there. It might actually say that there's.
It says
rental
on
cost.
the. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is exactly this one, the 88.
Ah, okay.
Because the other ones, it seems like they are already complete.
Yeah, they are complete, but
Just didn't
contract
grab
reward,
the money.
lease cost, that's 0. Okay. That one, lease cost 0. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Which means I can accept that one. And that one. Soybeans, yep.
Ooh, all
And
the soybeans.
yeah, that's all of the grain harvesting. Everything else is a different machine. Hour to download? No way. That's mental.
Yeah, with his speed, it's mental.
Yeah, should be like immediate. Don't forget you can add it to Steam as well,
It will not count the hours, but
No,
yeah.
no. All it does is means you can manage like screenshots and things like that. But I also
and recording.
and recording, yes, but which is one of the things that I wanted. And you can also set your extra parameters easier than going and finding the exe. Yes, you can.
Yes.
It's excellent. And it means you can launch it through Steam as well. You don't have to have another shortcut somewhere.
No old guy desktop.
Exactly. I think it's the games menu in Steam, and then under there it says add non-Steam game to Steam.
Yes.
Right. There we go.
Left.
So, contract field 88 is going to the place near 21.
Place near 21. It's, isn't everybody in 21?
It might be, yeah. It might well be. Didn't look at the others.
Well, we will feel for some other fields.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be one of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spoiler for this week's, this Sunday's farm episode. I had that happen, so it filled for the correct contract up to 98% and then stopped and then attributed it to a different contract. But the big problem was that I couldn't. It didn't show that it had done that. So there was no progress on the bar for that contract, which meant that I thought that it wasn't working. Where am I? I'm.
Good question.
80s are. Yeah, I need to go north. Oh, excuse me, car. Perhaps I should go across there. Yeah, I think I probably should.
On FS19, I had that happen to me like a lot of times. But the problem is that in 19, they would just block that contract.
Yeah.
You could not complete anymore.
Yeah. Thankfully, this one's a bit better, and it did end up completing it eventually, but you won't find out for 2 weeks.
That's good. Before overloading, I will wait for you to just start doing yours so we can see if it progress.
Oh, yeah. Good shout.
Me.
Turn here.
Cool. How?
Yeah, I recorded an episode today and I wasn't done playing Farm Sim, so I recorded another one. And now, of course, that means I'm going to have to wait 2 weeks before I can do another one.
Oh.
So I thought I'd better stream some farming tonight because I clearly need to get it out of my system.
Oh. Yeah, I was playing No Man's Sky and farming, each one in one day and the other, but
right.
These last 4 days is just farming sim because just so fun. Okay, let's overload.
Nice.
Oh. For some reason, it filled for 75.
Yeah, it's shared it across other ones. Oh, that's just the excess though, isn't it? It has completed that contract. Okay, but we can't hand it in because we got the machine.
Yeah. I thought that if you were working on the 76, it would overload in 76, but nope.
No.
I will put it on 75, thank you very much.
Actually, 75 and 76 are also the same crop, so I could just go in a straight line and do both fields.
Yeah.
I might do that and see what it does.
Oh. One is portrait and the other is landscape.
Yeah. Oh, that really annoyed me earlier when... there we go, that worked, perfect. I tried to get Copilot to give me an image and it would not do portrait. Sorry, landscape. Just gave me a square every time. I'm like, can you give me that 16:9? And it gave me another square. I was like, no, it's still square. And it was like, oh, sorry, let me do that again. Did it again, still square. And I was like, can you even do 16:9? And it's like, yes, I can. I absolutely can. There was an error with the thing. Here you go. Here's another go. Square. Like, oh.
Nice.
It was so.
Sir.
In the end, I did use it. Not that it was what I wanted. And then it would, like, it wouldn't. It was the thumbnail for my Batman Lego.
Oh.
And so I asked it to literally make the whole thumbnail, say like, here, put this Lego bike in it. I gave it the set number, and it came out with a perfect image, except that the bike looked nothing like this one, and it had the small Lego Batman, not the big Lego Batman on it. So I said, okay, now take out the bike and Batman altogether, and it said okay, and gave me another one with Batman on a bike. And then and it just wouldn't do it. It just didn't. It couldn't cope.
That seems about right.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
I know that when I was doing one of the Sono musics, I asked for it in the middle of this part. Mention this thing,
Right.
and fair enough. In the middle of the song, he said, "And now I will say." That's the thing I wrote.
Wow. Brilliant.
AI is too literal.
Yeah. At least it's gradually getting better over time, but I don't think we need to worry about Skynet just yet.
Nope. I mean, there's this video, I don't know which country it is. Is this China or something like that? That mini robot makes other robots follow him around the store. So it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
He can have that. He goes around the store saying, "Oh, I'm going home. I'm going home. Why are you not going home?
Okay.
We don't have homes. Okay, go to mine." And they follow him.
Oh wow. That's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
My lines have disappeared on this field.
Oh.
They were here when I did the first one. It didn't like me going onto the other field.
Huh.
Bumpy.
Maybe it's because of...
I'm always paranoid when nobody's chatting that something's gone wrong with my chat. That I can't see it.
Something is wrong with your chat.
Is it?
There's... No.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine. Just need a cup of coffee and everything is fine.
Absolutely. Just listening. That's fair. That's fair. You're more than welcome to do so. I just worry that it's hiding messages or something, because it has done that in the past. Crunch has been talking to me and I don't even know that he's there.
Oh.
Because it decides his messages aren't important and doesn't put them in the top chat. I don't know why...
Thing with top chat is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why top chat is the default rather than live chat.
Yeah.
It should be live chat, but I've even found that regardless which one I use, it hides some of them. And it's not until I switch to the other one that it reveals them again. So I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, YouTube have some very crazy auto moderating as well.
Yeah.
Like the comments that mine are deleted from time to time. I don't know.
Yeah.
One of them I did know which word was, and it was not a bad word. It was how I wrote that phrase.
Oh, okay.
I think it was something about Tango messing with you. Messing with you, it was the thing that he didn't like.
Oh. Yeah, that is a bit harsh.
It's Google. It's okay, Google.
man, the evening is gone quickly today. I looked at the clock before I started streaming. I was like, how has it got to 7:30 already?
Magic.
I'm gonna have to do another pass of this, aren't I? A third one.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Strange. Is soybeans have been nerfed or something? Because that should already be a full harvester.
Yeah. There's something in the field. My tyres keep getting caught. Or whether, oh, it might be the header getting caught rather than the wheels.
Probably the header.
Yeah. Don't know if we've got an adjustment in this one.
No.
No.
You can only lift or take out the roller thing.
Yeah.
Just love that I finally got blinkers. The real emergency lights.
Didn't look if I've got. Yeah, I do have some beacons on this one. There we go.
Yeah. Strange place to put the start stop button. Oh, I have a grass breaker.
Realised that you've been following me around the whole time and I've not piped out at all.
No, I've been following, but I'm seeing that you're still at 70.
Yeah.
Almost there. And is the company fuel? I'm not paying for it. So. It's being a nuisance.
But August staying dead still. That was fun. August stayed still and I moved around it. Nope, too late.
Oh. Now I will have to wait for another pass.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do 2 in this as well. It's slightly wider than 1.
Yeah. It is. Like 2 rows, something like that.
Yeah. Awesome over your head. Oh great, it left some on both sides.
Rain shower. Yes, I was not turning right.
There we go. 75 is Benito. And now I need some lines in that one. There we go.
Stop turning right.
There we are.
Yeah. Every time I go full to one side, it steers to the other.
That's really weird.
Yeah, my controller is already weird. That's why I bought those sensors. But the thing is too hot to fiddle with the controller
Right.
and soldering iron and everything. Because it was already turning on its own.
Do we need to group together and buy you a new controller?
Nope. Unless I also destroy the trace on this one, because the last controller I also did that.
Right.
I blame Sony.
What? Missed a tiny bit.
Tiny bit?
Yeah. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button when I do that. There we go.
A tiny bit. Oh, there.
Whoa! I did it again.
Oops, I did.
I pressed the I turned off the header rather than lowered it.
Oh. Also known as speed boost.
Yeah.
It's like turning on the AC on a 1-liter engine.
Mm.
The electronic parking brake.
It's very handy that as well as the contract completion in the top right, it also tells me how full your trailer is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Till you go out of range.
the crap big boy. Rumble?
I wouldn't name my thing Big Boy.
Nope.
It feels a bit much.
Isn't the Honda tricycle also called Big Red? Something like that.
Big Red, yeah.
The
Okay.
Big Mini.
3 contracts about to be finished all at once.
All at once.
Oh, this may have been a bad route. I don't suppose it matters, I can just return the item. Return the harvester. Can I fit through there?
Probably, yeah.
I can make it work. If I go there and then swing. Yes!
There you go.
Superb. Oh.
That thing is a mess.
It really is. Crashing into everything. Oh, I should have turned left there.
Bye. Have a great time.
Whoa.
Precision steering is not with me today.
Yeah, I'm doing rally farming.
Do it.
I can't fit through there.
What stage is this?
One of the Polish stages.
That's the longest stage.
Yeah. I haven't found the jump on this stage yet.
Oh.
The prize money for the biggest
Well.
jump.
That's something that needs to be found.
Yes.
I remember in FS19 the base game map had literal ramps scattered around the map. So you could do those jumps, you were nothing, but you have to recover your tractor after.
Excellent.
Most of them are jumps over the mountains and something like that.
Mhm.
Whee!
Can you tab into this vehicle? Because I can definitely see a second seat in there. There's a second seat right there.
No, I cannot.
Rude.
Just kind of sad.
Yeah, you can get into trucks and stuff. So
Small vehicle.
why not that? Okay, collect. Collect. And I'll just double check that there aren't any more. Popped up. Oh, hang on, one has popped up. Soybeans.
Ooh. Okay.
Accept.
Nice.
And
14. Oh my god.
that's it. Right, okay, where am I going? 85.
Up.
No, hang on.
14.
14, yeah. Where's 14? Oh, it's all the way up the top.
Northeast.
Okay, then, northeast I shall go.
Well, how?
Bumpity bump. See if I can. Yeah, I see you over there.
I'm stuck.
Oh dear. Yeah, there's only one gate to that place. It's annoying.
Yeah, and there is a fire hydrant in the middle of the thing that caught the trailer.
Right.
Good thing nobody's seen this.
Let's off-road. Field 14. That's 18.
Yeah.
Wait, did I? Oh no,
No,
I'm
it's
fine.
more
Yeah, it's
more to the right.
proper north. Like north. Over the wall north.
Over the rainbow.
What's that? Oh, it's a tree. From back there, it looked like a statue or something of like a horse rearing. It's very strange.
No, they would be sued by Ferrari.
Yes.
It is not a car manufacturer, it's a way of life.
Mm-hmm. There we go, there's the lines.
Don't worry, one day I will arrive. Is this a cornfield?
Soybeans again. Or the one you're in, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
one I'm ravaging is a cornfield.
Good. As long as you are aware of what it is you're destroying.
Well, it's not mine. It's not yours. On my save, I already have a field. I just don't have any of the vehicles apart from the tuk-tuk.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same as where my game's at the moment, the video one.
Yeah, I have a greenhouse with rice saplings.
Oh, okay. Well, that's more than I've got.
Don't do that if you are planning to sell the saplings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Only for the saplings is not really, I mean, it's passive income, but each pallet is like $200, something like that.
Oh, okay. 25 minutes? Wow, that really is taking its time, isn't it? Giants need to upgrade their hardware.
It's only 25 minutes. There's nothing to it.
I remember when you had to wait for it to come in the post. I'm still having difficulties with my 3D printer decision.
Ooh. The bamboo and the new reality.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've got like 6 days left of the Creality sale to make up my mind, or whether I should just get the smaller bamboo and be happy with the smaller build volume. It is rare that I want to print something big, so the amount of money I'd save would be significant. Because it's like,
Yeah.
I think it's like £650 or something at the moment. So it's £200 to save on the bamboo one.
That's a big save.
Yeah. Even if I went for the really big one, the Creality one, which I'm sort of tempted to do, that's still like several hundred, because I think it's like 1,500 normally with the multi-system, and it's down to like 1,100. With the big 3D printer, you can print the wall mount for Kunkel build. Yeah, that's not actually that big. I could do that on the small one. I do want to do that at some point. I just need to decide where it's going to go. That's the thing. Keep changing my mind.
It's made out of aluminum and plastics.
Yes,
so
it's not bamboo. It's made by bamboo. Spelt differently than bamboo.
Yes. Pretty much baby talk. Babu. Well, it's an interesting line.
Thought I'd stick to the outside so you can
No.
keep going. You can have your silly fun, that's fine. I mean, everyone's saying that the Creality is excellent. It's going to be a million times better than the one I've got.
It is million times than the one I got, which is none.
Yeah, this is true. This is definitely first world problems.
I mean, you have easier access to it, so I mean, I could have easier access to it, but too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. 6 megasecond is pants. Yeah, that is really pants.
Yeah. On today's speed, yes.
On a gigabyte line.
Yeah. Because I remember the time when 2 megabytes were 2 weeks.
Yeah.
On the software that we cannot why do you break so
Dramatic.
the tractor, not you?
Ah.
It just stops.
Right. Favorite Concorde on the wall bed, then you feel when it crashes. Yeah, that's true. I'll be aware when it falls down because it'll hit me in the head, hit me in the face.
I mean, extra bedtime?
Yeah, I'll sleep a bit longer that day. No, I have a wife, so I'm not allowed to put that sort of thing in the bedroom. Sadly. There are rules.
The rules are simple. No tomfoolery.
Can't remember what it was I wanted to put in there at one point, and I was told no, that wasn't allowed. Rules are made to be broken.
My face will also be broken, but okay.
Yeah. They are made to be broken. It depends if you would like a continued relationship or not.
I mean, broke the rules with a cat, and you know what you get.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I get. Can't see it even. Where's the camera? Nope, can't see it. Wow, that's very unfair. Yes, slash on the hand. There you go. You can sort of see it there. It looks minuscule now.
I mean, everything on camera looks smaller.
True.
Except your belly. It's always bigger for some reason.
Yeah. It was the cat, DJ. No, my wife didn't do that to me. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mary. Welcome along. There's a 10-minute cooldown before you can chat. Gotta say, this 10-minute cooldown is definitely working because I haven't had a single person pitch me for something yet. But I've also
With
not.
Fun arts passion.
I've also not had any new chatters since, so I don't know if it's putting off genuine people.
I mean, most people are lurkers, and eventually they will talk. I was a lurker.
Yeah, true.
Lurker? Yeah, lurker. Lurker is the car in the GT.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't actually remember the last time I had an active chatter that wasn't a sales thing or a scam thing.
Now that sucks.
Like a new one, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Not including existing peeps.
Yeah.
There we
We are
go.
all nice peeps. Oh, really?
Alright, let's double check that there aren't any more that have appeared. No. Different job.
No?
Yeah, that's the lot. I was about to complete 88 then and realised that your tractor would vanish.
No.
Your daughter just texted you to brag about making pancakes 2 days in a row. I mean, that's decent. I would love pancakes 2 days in a row.
Yep. Doesn't matter which.
Now I want pancakes. Like, I was disappointed. Like I wanted some nice dessert after dinner today, and we didn't have anything in. I managed to find a mini Magnum ice cream.
Ooh.
So it was okay, but it's not what I wanted. I wanted something like a big chocolate fudge cake or something, you know, nice and warm.
Oh. Yeah.
Not chatting today because you only have things no one wants to hear. No, I'm down for pancakes. Never feel like you can't say something unless it's like, you know, political or rude or something. Other than that, we are up for banal banter and things like that, definitely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you've got to listen to my banal banter.
I speak tomfoolery all the time. I miss the entrance.
I'm going to watch you from this side of the fence.
So you're looking over the fence.
Yeah. I crash into the fence. Boom. There we go.
As long as it doesn't ping you off.
I'm wondering whether I can
No.
make use. Oh, so close.
Ooh.
Oh.
You can do it.
Oh no, I'm beached.
Almost.
I'm beached. That's quite impressive though.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's really tall.
Oh, fun times. Right, let's get some money.
Money.
How much
Whee!
money have we got now? 50 grand. I think it's time to have a look around the map and see what land we can afford,
It's time for
if any. What were we looking at? 55 was an option. 59, I don't think we could. Oh, that's 42. We could have that one. 57 is 48.
Oh, I found an apple.
Yeah, so those two could be a good option. You found an apple?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. 35. There's quite a few fields we can afford, actually.
Yeah, this map is really good for fields. It's not like the other
It's
one.
43. We could get that and expand that way, but let's visit that. So we've got the road just over here. I wonder if we don't get any of the land though, so we couldn't. At least I don't think. What do we get with that? No, we don't get the land, so we couldn't make a path across to the road. How much
No, only the back roads.
Yeah.
Which is dirt.
Maybe for now then, we could get 57 or 58. It's right next to the store, which I quite fancy. How much is 89? Well, okay.
Yeah.
207,000. It's got a lot of forests attached to it. But we could afford like one of these up here, 30. How much is 47? I can't afford 47. 5. We could afford 5. What's going on with the land there? This has got a load of land in front of it that we could make bigger.
Oh, it's on an incline, but okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
that's a lot of land.
It is, isn't it? It's not completely flat. Plot 21, which is 21. 21. There's 20.
Where did they put 21? Does it go from 20 to 22?
20. Yeah. It's missing.
Did they eat the freaking thing?
Where is plot 21? Oh, there it is. It's 81 grand, but it's around a pond. What does that look like? I mean, it's quite nice. Hey, evening HP, how's it going?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm torn. I don't know what to do. 5 is quite a good option, isn't it? There's plenty of fields around it that are then affordable.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a bit of a drive to the shop. Not the worst.
It's not bad.
Maybe.
Especially when...
Go on. The game keeps drawing you in. Come on, you know you want to. You can come play. You can be.
You need this.
Can be one of my farm hands.
Be a me. Banana.
Oh, I'm really struggling now to know what to do. 57, 58, and 5 are kind of the ones that are intriguing me the most. We could even do 59 actually and like make that into a yard. It's right next to the store. I've used this one in the past, although it's not flat again. But that doesn't have to be too big an issue. We can just smooth stuff. Are you having issues?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
the connection.
That's not good. I might get this one and use it as a yard. We could even plant something on it temporarily.
Yeah.
Though I'd have to get a plough as well.
Not necessarily a plow, but yeah.
Well, you can't use a subsoiler to create a field, can you?
Nope. But you can use another thing.
Oh,
But
you
I
can?
don't know if it is cheaper. Let's see.
What can you use?
One of the cancella things. TMC cancellas.
What category is that in?
It's
Cultivation.
stump remover.
Oh. So forestry then.
Yeah.
Forestry.
Mulchers.
Mulchers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen those. 23,000 though.
Yeah.
But it'd be much quicker than using a plough.
1.8. I mean, it's easier to use than a plow because all the plows here are.
I mean, it's 2.5 meters for this.
7,000 less, you can get a 2.5 meter plow, but
Yeah.
it's diagonal. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't get 2.5 meters worth, do you?
Theoretically. Have you ever tried to do contracts with those? You have multiple lines. The line where the tractor is and the line where the wheel of the plow will go.
No, I've not. That's interesting. So that doesn't help with my decision really. I still need to choose a field.
Yeah. You're welcome.
How flat is 57 and... Oh, that's almost dead flat. 57, 58. Yeah, they're very flat, those. I think there's a slight hill on them, but... Hey, Crunch. Welcome along. What, with the 59, make that into a yard? I mean, this is very close to the shop as well. The shop is there. It's that building.
59 is one of the most flat ones. What is this bunker here?
Yeah, it's a little Nissan hut. I don't think you can get rid of that. At least you weren't able to in the last one.
No, you can sell the buildings.
I don't think where there is a factor when growing stuff. I imagine someone will make a mod to make it. If it's raining when you harvest, then it reduces your yield. And there is an extreme weather. There's currently a tornado possibility, and that can cut a line through your crops. So there is a degree of it, but not fully. But yeah, like I say, there's no doubt going to become a mod at some point. This doesn't it's not actually as flat as it looks, but I don't think that's going to be an issue.
I mean, at least we got a few trees to cut, but I don't know how much we'll earn from this.
Yeah, not loads, but it'll be something, won't it?
Yeah, because these are not the pines that everyone wants. These are
No.
the crooked
Yeah, they're just
and
small stuff.
whatever
So
it is.
if we get that, then we can also get chainsaws, and we'll hire the mulcher to create the field, and that'll get rid of the stumps as well at the same time.
Yep.
So I think let's do this. This is the same thing I did last time.
I mean, it's the Lonka after all.
Yeah,
And you have the truck for it.
I do. All right, we'll do it. I own this piece of land now. Do you want to bring the truck over?
Yeah.
And I already have a chainsaw. Nice.
Yeah, you have a Hasvar.
Husqvarna.
Yeah, Castlevania.
Oh wow, that tree was so small that it didn't even bother falling down. It just disappeared. And that one.
Well,
The garage isn't usable. The little hut that's there, sadly, it's not one that you can actually use.
can we sell it? I don't have permission, so I don't know.
Oh,
Ooh,
do farm management.
Yep.
There we
this
go.
is light.
Oh, blimey. There we go, that'll do. Giving you some permissions now.
Yay! You currently don't have permission to this action. Why?
So it's looking possible that I might get to drive a digger again soon. Because we're having, like the house next door that used to belong to a family. They are no longer there now. About a year ago, they went into a care home. And, and it's going to be rented out soon. And because we're not going to know the people that live there anymore, we're having a big fence put up between the two gardens. Because currently the two gardens look as if they're one garden. But in order to do that, there's a big border that needs to come out in between. And, oh, blimey, it doesn't want me to cut that. Alright, we'll have to come back to that one. And yeah, it's quite a decent one, so we're going to have to possibly use a machine to get it out. And if they rent one, they're going to ask me to drive it because I drove one before, which could be a big mistake. But
I mean, we can only learn by mistakes until we forget.
There you go. I have just enabled super strength.
Yeah.
This is Impatience Farm after all. That one's probably okay as it is. I might leave some of these by the road up for now, and then we can remove them if we want to later.
Right. Just want to know how bad the truck-wheel drive with that thing on.
Probably quite bad. That's half the fun of it, though. That one's quite far in the field. I'll take that one down.
Yes.
There we go. Nice.
Why can't I pick up this?
All of that. Leave that one and that one. We'll take down these litlins that are going to just disappear. Come on. Why are you not letting me do that? Right.
It doesn't want me to pick up the massive log.
No?
No, and I have the super strength enabled, so I don't know what happened.
Jeez, I can't cut those down. I'm going to have to use the mulcher to cut it.
Really?
Yeah, it's doing like a weird bug out thing when I try. In fact, it's doing it on everything now.
You are lifting.
Yeah. Alright, mulcher it is.
Problem is, do we have a tractor to use the mulcher?
No, we'll have to rent that too.
No, we pick up a contract and we use theirs.
Yeah, it might let us do that. Let's have a look at the contracts then.
I use other people's tractor to fill the...
Let's do a cultivating one. Borrow items, there we go.
green.
And now, let's go grab the mulcher. I guess the cheap one will do, will it?
Pretty sure it will. But not this one's the forestry one.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that one will work. So how much does that cost to lease? 1100. That's going to be worth it, isn't it?
Yeah. Good fast.
Right. Let's find out. Oh, hello. Oh, my my controller turned itself off.
Oh.
It took so long cutting down trees. Come on. There we are. I got in the tractor and I was like, oh no, it's broken. I might put it on the front of the tractor actually. Oh wait.
Wait.
This one doesn't have a 3-point on it.
On the front, no. It has a weight.
Oh, I see. I mean, does the attachment have one? Does the tool have one?
Look like...
It looks to me like it might be a front loader or something.
Let's see. The forest.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh, it has to be the other one.
Okay, well, what did that cost then? That was 1100, I said, wasn't it? 1173. Okay. So, if I go, where is it? Oh, vehicles. There it is. That one. Return.
450.
There we go. GS money add. How much did I say it was?
1100.
Alright, that'll be close enough. Did it work? Yes, it did. Cool. Right, let's try that again. So it's that one, which is going to cost 4.5 grand. Oh my word. Well, I guess I got to do it. That's only one contract, isn't it? Oh dear, that's so much money. That's so much money. Okay, well, never mind. There we go. Now we're working.
Nice. Just don't know why I cannot pick up these big logs, because I managed to grab these 3.
Yeah. Let me try, see if it's anything to do with... Yeah, I can lift it.
Nah.
I'm just stronger than you, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Uh, let's strap those down and then you can add more on. This one might be a little bit too long.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one again.
No, this piece I can.
Interesting. Okay, let's zoom out, turn this on. Oh, that was not a problem that I foresaw.
What?
It's not powerful enough to run it and move it.
Oh.
This thing takes so much power. How much power does it take?
300.
360. Oh my goodness. Alright. Right, well I'll leave that there. I'll go and set this thing off on a worker to do its job. And then I'll find a bigger tractor. Oh, and something else with a bigger tractor.
Do we have a bigger tractor?
Don't know.
Because most of them are for spraying and one is stone picking.
65.
How much does stone picking?
65. Okay, so you create job, field work in 65, start job. Off you go. That's the wrong menu. We want this one. Okay, what do we get with that? That's a teeny tractor. As is that.
What do we get? A headache.
Yeah. It's going to be the high value ones, isn't it? That you get big
Yeah,
ones
it
with.
would need the ones with plowing and stuff like that.
It's only giving us small plows with small tractors. Oh, that's stone picker. No, I don't think that is very big.
No, it's 120 to run the stone picker.
Jeez. I don't know that we're going to find anything. This... What's that going to be? I don't really want to do this one because it's carrots. but
No.
it comes with a tractor that looks quite sizable. Oh man, we might have screwed this. I suppose I can refund the rent again, but I think we're going to have to use a plough, you know. Annoying because I do want to get rid of those things. Oh my word, what are you doing?
Yes.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Have you seen the truck?
No.
Do take a look at the truck.
Okay. I'll set this one going and then I will.
It's a natural break dancer.
Oh wow. Yeah.
One of the logs is stuck in the cabin and it breakdancing.
Okay. Oh
Bye, have a great time.
man. Can you get ready to grab it as I unstrap it?
I was trying to grab it, but yeah.
There you go. Still in there. Oh my word. There, I think it's free.
Yeah, I cannot
Oh,
take
it's the one that it won't let you do.
Yeah. For some reason I have super strength on, but
There we go. Is that clear? That looks clear now. Cool. Right, well I guess I best get a plough.
well,
And another
who
tractor.
had thought? I was wrong again. Yeah.
Good bale wrapping. We could go with that tractor. It's fairly small though. Don't want to do the harvesting ones. I don't really want to do the ploughing ones.
Plowing, take 8.
Yeah, I suppose I can cancel that though. There's not going to be any penalty for a ploughing one. Just the least cost.
I mean, we can refund.
I'm going to go with the spraying one. Because that wouldn't take long to do anyway.
But you need to buy the...
Oh, yeah. True. I suppose I could do that.
That. Can you?
Field 69 is quite small, but it would still take a while.
Nice.
Fertilizing. I think... Oh man, I think it's going to have to be... I suppose I could do the stone picking one. That looks to be a chunky tractor anyway, so we'll do that. It's going to be better than ploughing.
Yeah.
Right. And then I also need to rent a plough for our own purposes. Where are we? Cultivation, plough. How much is that to lease? 2.5 grand. That's too much. It's going to be that one. 816 compared to 16 grand for buying it. I guess so. Right. Let's see what we can do then.
Let's see what you got.
It's a pretty big plough.
I mean, until you see it in action.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, F1. Allow create fields. And then drop it.
Why can't I pick up? Yeah, they can.
I think I'm going to have to take out some of these trees first. So I'll have to use the mulcher in its stopping state. There we go.
Star. How much horsepower does the 6R have? It has 192.
Oh my word. Insufficient power. Okay, we'll have to wait for the other one to come back then. Oh my word, this is
This one?
it's a mayhem. Jeez, it can't even run at all.
I mean, we can throw this back and get the money back.
Yeah, we could do.
Because I don't think we will. I don't see any contracts with that huge.
Well, it's working with the plough at the moment, so I can at least do that.
What if you use the hands of the motor instead of the motor?
Used what, sorry?
The claw of the motor instead of the motor.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, this orange thing is a plow that you can drag on the floor. If I'm not mistaken, it is something that can dig as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Get out of the way. Up. I managed to joust the light pole.
The other tractor is gonna finish shortly anyway.
Can we sell this anyway?
Can I plough this tree out? I don't think it'll do that, will it? No, it won't. That's a shame.
Yeah. Wood. The carpentry. Oh, the carpentry. The sawmill. Where's the sawmill?
Man.
Oh, it's far away.
My lines are not very good.
I mean, to start off, that's not even a line, that's a diagonal.
True.
And you are trying to draw a line. I know there is a logic to that, but it's so painful to use.
Yeah, it is. Oh, there you go. The other contract's done now. So if I drop this... The stone picking job on my other map didn't even work at all. Like, it never registered that it was doing anything.
Yeah, I have that one as well, but it was two different harvesting contracts.
Right.
One, it said that it was okay, and the other it was not. I managed to deliver the thing, but I could not harvest the thing because it was already harvested.
Oh, okay.
So it was stuck in 25%. So
Right. Mine was just a stone picking one, and it just stayed on 0. I'd done like 10% of the field, and it was 0.
yeah,
Well, I say I had
that's
it.
because you noticed I didn't.
Oh dear. I mean, it was actually the AI that did it, not me, but I didn't
I
notice for a
mean,
long time. I paid them a lot of money to do nothing.
I did it like a stupid.
It was
Oh,
10%, but it was a big field.
yeah, it was a big.
Eject.
Oh, I almost got run over by the train. On my save, I did got struck by the train in the tuk-tuk. It was very funny.
Why did you do that? Oh right.
Oh, I like the horn on this truck.
Truck horns are often quite good fun. Nice. It's a shame we're not getting anything for these little trees, but
Hmm.
I'm okay with that.
We earned 22 for the pieces of big tree. We just need to be able to take more pieces.
Okay.
Oh, seems like we do have traction on this traction simulation.
Oh, okay. Ah, it's rolling forwards. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, it doesn't want to do that one. Okay, here we go. It's back up to this one instead. Oh, you've gone again. That may be... Oh. Is that a complete internet drop? That one's still up. There we go. Cool, cool. Come on. Have to do these from uphill. It's a bit of a shame. Let's start here. Yeah, there he goes. Save game not there, so we'll need to sort. Okay, that's an easy one though. Why will you not cut that down? Oh, he's back.
Yep. I hate this internet.
It's not fun, is it?
No, not at all.
Okay, now it's not cutting down any trees.
Huh. What?
I don't know why. They don't seem to want to come down. I don't know whether they're...
Oh, it's off. It's turned off.
I've had it turned on.
It's white. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't want to do them now. Synchronizing data. Wonder if they're just too near the edge or something. It doesn't want me to do that bit.
That's strange.
Yeah, it's been doing them fine up till now. And then suddenly it's not happy anymore.
I mean, it always worked in the FS22. I don't know.
Yeah. What time is lunch? Officially 10 o'clock. Yeah, I think it might have bugged or something. Let's have another go with the chainsaw.
Now I'm seeing small trees. Yeah.
Seeing small trees.
Yes. A few small trees that you cut here.
Oh, okay. I know on the version for 22, it had an issue where when you went far away, it loaded them in because the map's LOD, you know, the textures from far away were, it still had them in.
Oh.
So, because you were never meant to use this field. Still a bit harsh, but
Very nice.
yeah.
This is a very strange metal.
Hmm. Okay, that branch is doing something weird. I don't know why it hasn't fallen down yet, but sure.
I noticed that trees also do that when you cut them down.
Right.
You can cut at an angle, it will just be a straight cut.
Oh, right.
Oh, please, don't do that.
Wish you could get rid of these ones. Why won't you cut that one? Yeah, that's definitely not a real one. Strange. There we go.
Yeah. Can make fuels with this as well.
Boom. Okay. Come on. There, do that one. That will do. Whew. Oh. How have you managed that?
Oh,
Uh,
my internet's gonna fall again.
okay. You've cut all the way across.
Yeah, the internet disconnected a little and it just...
Oh dear. Dangerous. Never mind. Alright, can I cut this one now? There we are. Wait, did I have 2 chainsaws then? Yeah, whatever issue was stopping me before is not stopping me now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've got 2 chainsaws, I think. Very odd. Nice. One, 2. There we go. Oh. He's having trouble tonight. Poor William. At least it's letting me cut these now. Once I've done these, I'll be able to actually plough the land. I'm going to have some stumps to remove, but that's not too big a deal. Okay, any more? Yep, there's one over here. I like it when they just disappear. It makes it a lot less work. Don't earn as much money, that mind, but... There we go. Okay. Right. Let's get some of these on the truck. Hello.
Hello.
It's not going well for you, is it?
No, I've been more a bear than a helper.
That's alright. Where are you selling these?
At the sawmill. It's on the top right of the map.
Top right, up here. It's a train station.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay.
Right besides there.
Okay, cool. I've only got a couple of little ones. It's probably not worth it yet.
Probably will pay something. Better than that would.
Yeah.
Well, I will have to go, and I'm sorry for
It's alright, you don't need to
doing
apologise. Gonna miss the launch though.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Miss all the exciting parts.
Yeah. Again, sorry for that. It's just that the internet is really crap.
Yeah. Never mind.
They probably stole the cable again.
Yeah. Yeah, that might explain it.
Yeah. Anyway, the arms on the cancella thing, you can go up and down with the left bumper. And
Okay.
right analog. So you can just lower it without turning it on, and it will excavate the ground.
Okay, cool. So that'd be better than the plow.
Yeah, and it works better in reverse than going forward.
Okay.
For some reason.
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, it's not a plow, it is a plow, but it isn't. And it works, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So that's Farming Simulator.
Absolutely. Alright.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Thank you for helping.
Hoping.
Hopefully your internet will be better next time.
Yeah, probably. I hope it does. Anyway, thank you.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Alright, let's get this thing over there. I could fit more on, but It's going to be better to do several journeys, I think, with less. Why am I going? It's Impatience Farm. I need to just do a straight line. Then somehow I've got to get across the railway. This thing's fast though. It's going to get there really quick. Oof. So it's not going to appreciate that ditch, is it? Hey! Actually, it was alright. Oh, I didn't like the river though. Oh my word. I feel like I'm driving a tree at the moment. I look like I'm driving a tree. Don't need to apologise, dude. It was fine. It wasn't a problem. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We're back over. Mind the railway lines. Don't get hit by a train. Oof. There we go. Right, where is the sawmill drop-off? Is it there? Yeah, it's there. At least I'm being green. True. True, true, true. I hope they give me green points for it. There we are. £120. That's so worth doing. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Keep an eye out for trains. We're good. Whoa. Right. Mind the river again. Jump! Boom! Oh, that was better. Gets more of a jump that way. Geez, this is a lot of work to prep this land. I hope it ends up worth it. Whoa! This is not designed for off-road, this little truck. There, that's where we are. Eesh. Okay, what's left? What else haven't I taken? I feel like I should take out this tree, but I don't really want to. Let's deal with the big stuff, because that's going to be profitable. Right. So we're going to go somewhere like that. Oh. I let go. Boom. Okay. There we are. Oh, there's my alarm. Oh. Why? Oh, you're on there, that's why. There we go, that's good. Strap you on. Now we can cut this one off. And we can... Oh, that one's already cut off. Oh my word. Right, on you go. Oh no, it's gone through the bottom. There we are. That's good, that's good. Stay there. I guess I should do this one. I'm trying to get these from an angle that I can see a bit better. There we go, that's decent. There we go, I can see that. That can go on top. Did that work? I think it worked. I don't know. Just have to keep strapping it down. There we are, that's fine. Come on. There we go. Get you. Lovely. Okay, there's a big stump there. There we go, that's quite a big part. That's what she said. Cool, cool. We're getting quite a lot on this time. See if we can get this one on. We aren't going to be too far off after this. Oh, that's technically on. I'll take it. Here we go. Here's something. I'm not sure if that's just dropping through and landing on the ground. It might be. There we go. Another one here. Oh. This one apparently has come off. Oh my word. There we go. That's quite a lot. I think we'll have to do that. Let's have a quick check on SpaceX, see if they've launched yet, or see if the coverage has started yet. Yes, it has started.
3 feet high, and this is full scale, just like the one that was on Flight 5. Now, it is hard to follow Mechazilla, but
Wow,
I do
that's
have
loud.
one better. Bananas have been used for quick visual comparisons for quite some time, and our teammates thought it was time to bring the venerated yellow fruit to Starship.
There we go.
Today we're flying Starship.
We'll put that over there.
Payload, which is,
And then
as you might have guessed, is
A banana! That's a live view inside Starship, and if you look closely, you can see our stuffed banana payload, which is doubling
Why are you having
as
a problem
today's
now?
zero gravity or zero G indicator. And while this payload will remain inside the vehicle at all times and will not be deployed today, it did give us a chance to do a test run of payload approval processes with the FAA. And that's something that we're hoping to do next year if we start flying our first Starlink
Will you work if you're on this
Starship.
thing?
Godspeed, banana.
some additional
Being
size
weird.
for context. You can see on your screen a Starlink Mini next to a banana for scale.
I mean, we
To get
can't.
an even better sense of how big Starship is, let's take the average size banana next to the average size human, which is about 2 meters high. Towering over our average human is the length of the Millennium Falcon, which comes in at 35 meters. Our Falcon 9 rocket with the payload fairing attached is double the size of the Millennium Falcon at 70 meters, and nearly twice the size
This is
of that
annoying.
is the fully integrated Starship at 121
I was doing this earlier,
meters tall.
and then it
The ship is
stopped,
about 50
and now it's
meters,
doing
and
it
the Super
again.
Heavy booster alone stands 71 meters tall. And we do have plans to make the ship and booster even taller in the future.
And yeah, it might be hard to imagine that because it's pretty big already. Now, Starship's first stage has a diameter roughly 2.5 times that of Falcon 9, and as you can see on your screen, with 33 much
Fine
larger
with that.
Raptor engines. I love this view. This is looking up at the aft end of Starship.
And it's not
there at
fine
the
with
engine
that.
bay. Now, moving up the rocket, the ship features 6 Raptor engines, 3 sea levels, and 3 vacuum engines, which are optimized to operate in the vacuum of
Come
space.
on.
The ship is designed for vertical takeoff
Why are you
and
being
landing
such a
on
buck?
any hard surface, like the surface of the
It's now lost the window altogether. Ah, there we go. Just found it again. Still not showing it. Ah. Sure. Now that works fine. Alright, whatever. Will it work if it's over here? Yes, it will.
Lock rapid reuse.
There we
And
go.
the teams
Right.
have actually already begun testing the heat shield tiles in environments simulating Mars atmospheric entry conditions, which
We're going
we'll
to
see
pop
more
that
of in just a few minutes.
over
You know,
here.
slightly different than
under
coming
me.
back to Earth.
Just
And then we're going to go back to the game.
And in between the first and second stages is our hot stage, which we saw in action on flights
There
2,
we go.
3, 4, and 5. So let's recap that.
Right,
last
I've got them
flight
in the
to
background.
see what
Hopefully you can hear me
we
over the
accomplished
top
and
of
how
them.
that's changing for today's
But we don't want to miss stuff, so...
October 13th, Starship
God, I don't know which way I'm
successfully lifted
pointing.
off at 7:25
This is
a.m. Central
madness.
Time from Starbase, Texas. A gorgeous
I'm
sunrise
driving a
sunset
tree.
that was fairly quickly followed
Look,
by the hot
can't
stage
even see where he's
separation,
going. He's got
which we see
foliage
here, as well as on
through
multiple
everything.
previous Starship flights. The booster then performed a flip maneuver, boost back burn, and then we jettisoned that hot stage, which you see there. The booster then performed its boost back burn, which brought it back on a trajectory to the launch tower, back to the Gulf Coast. We can see here the booster descending through the Earth's atmosphere.
Oh my
It
goodness.
broke the Sari-
It
sound
slowed
barrier
right down
again
for
as
some
it was
reason.
coming back through.
Doesn't
Those
like
Raptor
crossing the
engines
fields.
relit, and then the moment that made us
Really
all
doesn't like crossing the
surprised,
fields. I'm going to have to go to the roads, aren't I?
booster came back for a successful first ever catch by the chopstick arms back at the exact same launch tower that it launched from. It was insane. As you can see, we all went bananas. And you did too, probably. Thousands of distinct vehicle and pad criteria had been met, and thanks to the tireless work of the entire Starship team, we succeeded on that first attempt.
And while that all was happening, ship was continuing to coast towards the Indian Ocean.
Alright,
It
here we go. We're
executed
coming up on
an
the
excellent
sawmill.
coast, made its way down through re-entry, relit its engines, did that flip maneuver, relit its engines for landing burn, and then splashed down into
This
the
thing is so
Indian
hard to
Ocean.
drive when it's
Now that
in
whole,
disguise.
Flight test concluded. That splashdown 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 40 seconds after launch.
Starship's fifth flight test was one of our most ambitious yet. And
4.5 grand. There we go. We got some of our money back.
Starship
Thank
and
goodness.
Super Heavy's fully and rapidly reusable design.
And I think I speak for all of us when I say that seeing the catch for the first time was an extraordinary moment for the entire SpaceX team. We've seen a lot of wild firsts here, but that was truly an epic moment in time.
Yeah, we're not forgetting that anytime soon. Certainly.
This truck is actually great for driving on the roads. So fast.
But there are some differences that we've made that we've incorporated as we prepare for future releases.
T-minus 20 minutes.
20 minutes from now, Super Heavy will ignite its third and three Raptor engines and lift off from Starbase. About 2.5 minutes into flight, the booster will separate from the ship in a hot stage separation, and we've seen that occur on multiple flights, including flight 2, 3, 4, and 5. About 2 seconds after that burns, will jettison that hot stage. The booster will perform its boost back, flip and boost back maneuver, and we will once again look to return the booster to the launch site for a catch by the tower's chopstick arms. And once again, we will only attempt that if both the booster and tower are healthy after launch. We were successful last time, but we should emphasize that this process is still very new, and this is still just a test, so success is very far from guaranteed today. There's always a possibility that we lose the vehicle. It's a contingency that we always look for.
Yeah, exactly. Now, while the booster is doing its job, the ship's 6 engines will remain lit for a few minutes before shutting down and then going into the coast phase. The ship will coast for
Right.
a total of about 40 minutes or so, reaching a
Let's see what
peak altitude
happens
of
if we
approximately
cut some more with this
213
tractor
Now,
then.
one additional objective for this flight during coast is an in-space burn using one of ship's Raptor engines. Doing a burn while in space will build confidence that we can do deorbit burns, which is a key capability for upcoming orbital missions. Now, after the coast phase, the ship will attempt a controlled re-entry, and if ship makes
that
it
is cool.
all the way down, we'll once again perform a flip and landing burn before
Oh, there we
splashing
go. We've
down
got another
in
log there.
the Indian Ocean.
Yeah. Now, there are some notable changes to our entry plans for this flight, and they will intentionally push the ship to, and very likely
Come on.
beyond its limits. This includes several thermal protection upgrades and operational changes as we prepare for future ship catch and reuse. Today's flight test will also test new secondary thermal protection materials, and entire sections of the heat shield has actually been removed in certain areas. And on top of all of that, we're going to fly the ship at an aggressive angle of attack once it's moving slower than the speed of sound.
Now this means we'll be flying nose down instead of our
I think I'm going to
usual
get rid of that
clock
tree.
orientation during final descent. This will no doubt stress the limits of the flap's ability to maintain control, but it will be a chance to get real flight data on what our limits actually are.
So, to put it as bluntly as possible, do not be surprised if this is not a smooth flight to splashdown today. We are intentionally looking for how far we can push and discover the vehicle's true limits as we plan for future ship return and catch.
And even though ship recovery is not expected today, the telemetry and data we receive all the way to the end is what we're looking for and what will help us get to a rapidly reusable Starship of the future.
Now, just like Flight 5, one of our objectives for Flight 6 is attempting to return the booster to the launch site to be caught by
Man,
the
it's
tower.
getting caught up on all
The
these.
booster for this flight has upgrades to add redundancy across its propulsion system, increase the structural, as well as increasing the structural strength in a few spots. We've also implemented a few changes across both ship and tower to try and speed up the post-catch timeline. Returning vehicles to the launch site leverages the same hardware that we use for stacking ahead of flight, making our infrastructure
Jump out and
multi-purpose. And in order
move
for us
this.
to achieve that rapid reusability that we keep talking about,
Might put
we
everything in
need
the
a
car
quick
park actually.
turnaround, and
Be
we
easier
can't
to
get
see
much
there.
faster than returning the launch vehicle right back there to where it needs to launch from again.
Exactly. In this video, you can see our original render of Booster Catch alongside the actual footage of Catch from Flight 5. This video is just mind-blowing to see the predicted versus
Should have an
reality.
in-game launch to go
And just
inside.
like
I
the
mean,
last flight for today's Booster Catch, there
for some
are thousands
reason they
of
left that
criteria
out
that
of
need to be
Farming
met in order
Simulator. I
to
can't
proceed with
imagine
Catch.
why.
Automated checks have to indicate we have a healthy booster and a healthy tower, and the flight director must issue a manual command which is informed by manual checks from the flight control team. If this command is not sent prior to the completion of the boost back burn, or if automated health checks show unacceptable conditions with Super Heavy or the tower, the booster will default to a trajectory that takes it to a landing burn and soft splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico.
I remember when we first heard the call out that tower was go for catch on Flight 5, and wow, I still get goosebumps when I think about that moment. Now, for today's test, just like Flight 5, we're only going to catch if everything on the booster
Can you hear the
and
voices in the
tower
background
checks out
okay?
after launch. As always, we accept no compromises when it comes to the safety of the public and our team. And so to that end, the area around the pad and the flight path are cleared in advance.
A lot of things have to go right in order to line up the booster catch, so if all criteria is met, we will attempt to catch, but there is a chance that we may not. Either way, we'll be getting tons of in-flight data, which is extremely valuable.
Exactly. That first catch was pretty epic though, so like you, we'll be keeping our hopes high to see another one this afternoon. Now, Dan, you got to see it in person last time. Are you mentally prepared for a possible round 2?
I mean, probably not. That was pretty hands down the coolest thing I've ever seen, and the fact that we're going to do that every time now breaks my brain a little bit, but it was absolutely incredible. One of the unique aspects with Super Heavy coming back is it does generate a sonic boom. This is something commonly associated with reusable spacecraft. It's coming in faster than the speed of sound and then slowing down. It creates that pressure wave that builds up, and then when it reaches you on the ground, that rapid change of pressure is that quick thunderclap sound that you hear. Now, generally the only effect is that thunderclap sound, but if you're not expecting it, it's definitely going to get your attention, and we were able to hear it last time. The impact of, or how loud it is, changes pretty dramatically. In this video, you can see as we were
There we
descending,
go.
and there was kind of that quick triple pop that you heard. Now that was picked up from closer to the pad. Most people at our distance and further away, you're only going to hear one or two as they're happening kind of so on top of each other that it might just sound like one big bang. But as I said, that's something that's only associated with spacecraft being reused. We hear it with Falcon 9. We heard it during shuttle, and looking forward to hopefully hearing it today. Just a quick status check though.
Is that gone?
About 85%
Yeah, that's
full on
gone.
ship, almost 2/3 of the way full on booster,
Excellent.
continuing to count down about 13 and a half minutes, a little under that until we lift off today. But still looking good. I'll check back in with you guys in a few minutes. Back over to Jesse and Kate.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I think Dan said it really well when it really does hurt the brain to think that this is going to be the norm, that this is just the beginning. Every one of these flights is a step closer to a fully operational Starship that will take us beyond Earth orbit. And with our pace of rapid iteration here, the Moon and Mars are not nearly as far in the future as you may think.
Yes, nice.
We're planning to send Starships to Mars as soon as 2026.
Which is when the next Mars transfer window opens, which is under 2 years from now. Now, you might be familiar with the Starlink logo, which you see there on your screen. It's an iconic representation of the Mars transfer orbit, also called the Hohmann transfer orbit. This transfer window, or the time between the time when Earth and Mars are closest to each other, opens every 26 months and is only open for about 2 to 3 months at a time for a vehicle with Starship's power.
Lining up a launch to Mars is
still
similar
there.
to how we launched to the International Space Station, where we timed the launches to match the station's orbit. If we didn't do this, we would need more propellant and more time to get
Is that
there.
working?
So the first opportunity
It's not working for some reason. I don't know why that one doesn't want to go.
These first flight tests to Mars will be uncrewed and will test the reliability of landing in tech. If those landings go well, the first crewed flights will soon follow after that.
Right now, our flight tests are focused on
There's a
proving
lot
out
going
the
on here.
usability of both Super Heavy and Starship. In 2025, we'll continue that focus while also potentially flying our first Starlink missions and demonstrate capabilities central to our role in taking astronauts to the moon as part of NASA's Artemis program. Starship will be used to land astronauts on the lunar surface on NASA's Artemis 3 mission, which will put the first humans on the moon since 1972.
One key capability will be the ability to refuel Starship on orbit, which you can see there on your screen, with a Starship prop tanker docked with a fuel depot. Next year, we're planning to test this capability by launching 2 Starships and having them meet up to transfer tons of cryogenic propellants. And when the time comes to land on the moon, Starship will link up with NASA's Orion spacecraft in lunar orbit, where astronauts will transfer over for their descent. Now, once on the lunar surface, they'll ride the elevator down in their Axiom EMU spacesuits from Axiom Space and leave the first footprints on the moon in more than half a century, kickstarting humanity's mission to establish a sustainable presence there. And coming soon to a moon base alpha near you, Starship Enterprise Edition.
That is so exciting, and all the
Enterprise
advancements that are
Edition,
gonna
that's
come
interesting.
in order to enable all of that. Now, our rapid iterative development approach has been the basis for all of SpaceX's major innovative advancements, including Falcon, Dragon, and Starlink. Today, we're testing hardware and systems, and we need to know how they perform under the most extreme conditions. And what's more extreme than the flight environment? We'd much rather find the bugs and limits now during testing than later on use more on the line.
And to reiterate, while we do determine an acceptable level of technical risk on our vehicles and pad to learn as fast as possible, we accept no compromises when it comes to the safety of the public or our team. So all that to say, this is only the 6th of many future flight tests of Starship before it becomes fully operational.
And we tend to do our testing out in the open, just like today. And that means people sometimes see when our hardware doesn't perform as we planned during that testing. And that's okay, because this is exactly what we are testing for, to physically see if hardware performance matches what we expected to do or not. Even more with today's test flight, where we're purposefully pushing the ship beyond its limits.
Starship development is also being aided by Starlink space-based connectivity. You might remember the Starlink panels that are incorporated into Starship, and you can see them there on your screen, those rectangular panels on Starship's nose cone. Starlink brings us the epic views in space and on re-entry, and also helps deliver us critical flight data engineers need to continue development.
Yeah, Starlink continues to help us push the limits in space.
Let's try cutting
in the
that
short
one
term
there.
By providing great views and real-time data on our next few flights, particularly through re-entry, which spaceflight veterans know that is historically a period of blackout for all communications within spaceflight.
There we go.
Outside of Starship, Starlink has helped people across
Let's get the truck
globe,
over here for this
particularly
one.
rural and remote areas that have been underserved by traditional broadband internet.
Yeah, and
We're 8 minutes and 20 seconds out now.
Next generation Starlink satellites, which will
Not
continue
long.
to increase our capability to connect even more people with high-speed internet all around the world and beyond. Now, as we continue to prepare for our next several flight tests, we recently performed a cryo-proof test of the Starship for Flight 7, our first operation with the vehicle debuting a number of major milestones. The ship has been stretched to make room for larger propellant tanks, increasing the propellant capacity from 1,200 tons to 1,500 tons. The forward flaps also got a redesign. They have shrunk in size and they also shifted in location. And both of these things will help better protect them
How's
during
that?
entry heating while still providing control. There's also
Oh,
a wide
one
range
more.
of upgrades that will make the vehicle more reliable, adding redundancy to and the ability to operate for longer durations in space.
One unique aspect of a
Is
trip
that
to
another one
Mars
over
are
there?
the different
Yep, it
conditions
is.
ship will see when entering the Martian atmosphere. Now, it's difficult to simulate Mars's atmosphere when re-entering on Earth, so we've been testing a variety of heat shield materials inside a specialized plasma jet chamber at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign.
There we go.
where we're able to
Take
more
this
closely
up
simulate
to the
Mars's
store now.
95% carbon dioxide atmosphere.
Aside from looking awesome,
Leave it over here.
this is important testing. The intense heat of entry will cause the CO2 to break down into its base elements, exposing Starship to atomic oxygen, which increases surface heating and can cause materials to oxidize or start to break down. Spacecraft entering over Mars encountered more than twice the amount of atomic oxygen at their peak when compared to Earth, and that is certainly a unique challenge. As we continue to test, we'll learn more about what makes a great heat shield for Mars. All right,
Okay,
now
we're
that
nearly
heading into
time.
the final minutes of the countdown. Let's go back to Dan for the latest on the ground there at Starship.
Let's
Hey, Kate. Afraid I have nothing but good news for you. We have
Let's
a
pause the
go,
game.
Range safety team. We are a little over 90% full on ship, almost 85% full on booster, and not tracking any holds to an on-time liftoff. So we've got about 3 more minutes of
cool.
prop load.
Here we go.
As long as the range stays clear, we don't trip any other holds, we might blow right past that T-minus 40-second mark and lift off right at the top of our window at 4 p.m. Central. So toss it back to you guys one more time, but fun part about to start, we are, what, a little under 6 minutes away from launch.
Pointy end up, flamey end
All right.
down.
So we are continuing to progress.
Check.
Now 5 minutes and 43 seconds until liftoff. Now, once we pass the T-minus 40-second mark, a number of events are going to occur in rapid succession. The ground spin and ignition systems will come up to flight pressure, and the ship will go on to internal power.
And then after that, the quick disconnect, or what we call the QD arm lockout, is removed in preparation for retraction shortly after T0. And once we pass the T-minus 40-second mark, we still have the ability to recycle the count under certain conditions back to T-minus 40 seconds, and then hold there to assess what happened and if we can proceed again to T0.
Exactly. However, once the water for the deflector system begins flowing at T-minus 10 seconds, any issue after that would be an automatic scrub for the day, as the teams would need to refill the deflector's water tanks as well as the propellant storage tanks over at the tank farm before we're able to make another attempt.
Now, it is just so unbelievable that it's just been only a little over a month, and we are just a few minutes away from Flight 6.
That is quite mad to
The
think,
crowd
isn't it?
here is building up.
A month
We've got
turnaround.
a much larger crowd here than when we were
I mean, I say
launching at 4 or
turnaround.
5 in the morning.
Been building this
out
rocket
here,
for a
so
long
very
time
excited
before
to have
that,
an
but
afternoon launch to have all the employees here.
Exactly. Now, just as a reminder, that T-minus 40
I think we got like the next 2 ready to go
hold,
already.
If we opt to use it, everything is still potentially go for launch. So nothing to be worried about there. At that point, basically up until T-minus 40 seconds, all aborts are just holds. This would allow the team to wait for final checkouts to assess propellant levels, engines, avionics, vehicle pressurization, range, weather. Occasionally we've had shrimp boats lingering in the past, but that doesn't sound like that is the case today.
Yeah, not today. No shrimp boats, which is great. Everything so far is looking good. We're getting really excited here, just a few minutes away. We're going to go back, send it over to Dan in Starbase. How's it going, Dan?
It is still going great, just coming up on about 3.5 minutes away, so we should be done with our prop load on ship momentarily. Then about 30 seconds later, we'll close out on booster. Our flight control team on board, or in the building just behind me, not on board, someone might wish they were on board. Flight control team in the building behind me, they're going to have a lot of work to do right after we lift off. as we still have
Telling
a lot
us
of
that
manual
it's
checks
manned.
that happen on the tower prior to the flight director, who's going to be Tristan Pierce again today, giving a manual command to bring the booster back to the launch site. And the tower did just incredibly well on the last flight. We didn't lose any of our required redundancy for a catch, so we're hoping to see that again today. A lot of the team,
They've changed the
really
grid
put
fins on it
armor
this
on the
time,
tower,
apparently.
making all of those things work. Played a huge role in
Blimey.
making that catch possible, and looking forward to hopefully seeing that happen again. And of course, sent our first payload to
Oh, house
space.
shook when
You can see the banana. It's
door
very
was
tightly
shut
secure,
downstairs.
but I assure you it does have some room to float around. So once we're in a zero gravity environment, we should see our first Starship zero gravity indicator.
I love the
putting on a little bit
banana.
of a show.
That's
and
so
that's
fun.
looking right in. That's where we're going to have Starlinks. That's our PEZ deployer. So getting its ride to space. So coming up on about 2.5 minutes, we are closing out on all of our prop load. Yep, just heard that our fill drains are starting to close, so that means we're no longer going to be flowing propellant into the booster and the ship. We're going to do what's called pushbacks. So all of that propellant in the ground systems is going to get pushed back to the tanks, clear out everything around the pad right before we light those 33 engines and take off. Just quick reminder, you're going to see fire start at the bottom. You're going to see the deflector start at about 10 seconds before launch. Lots of water to help dissipate all that heat, all that sound. And then the engine starting up in 3 different groups. And then about a second after T0, we should see liftoff. About 2.5 minutes into the flight, a little bit longer, we'll see hot staging. And that's when we're going to be listening really close on those loops to see if we're going to be bringing the booster back for a catch today. Do always want to caution, it's never a guarantee. We've done this once. We'll see if we do it again. We're only going to do it if the booster and the tower are looking really good before we attempt to bring it back here. But coming up on a minute, not tracking any holds on the board right now.
Fantastic.
So as long as we don't have any last second
I'm
things,
glad they've
which do
increased the
happen,
quality of this feed. Never
flight
used to
director just
be
confirmed
as good
T-minus
as this.
1 minute. Key moment to look at in 10 seconds, that T-minus 40.
39, we're past. Excellent. We are
And
go
flew
for launch.
right through that.
Flight directors go for launch.
This is so exciting.
All right, we're now T-minus 20 seconds until liftoff of Starship Flight 6. This will mark our second attempt to catch the Super Heavy booster at the launch
Here we
tower.
go.
As
10.
well as
Oh. Oh, it moved.
6,
I thought they were stopping it then.
4, 3,
Deluge system.
1.
Flames. We have flames.
Detect liftoff.
Off it goes. Excellent. Oh man, it's so cool. I get shivers every time that thing takes off.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Booster Raptor.
This
shore
is the
pressure
first
nominal.
time with the Starship 2 design. So it's going to be interesting to see how that affects it. Look at that view.
Booster and ship, avionics, power, and telemetry nominal.
This is phenomenal.
Vehicle
All right,
has
we're
reached
just a little over a minute
maximum
into flight.
dynamic
We're
pressure.
about 6 miles away, so all the sound's still hitting us here. Hearing good call-outs that power telemetry nominal, that's flying straight and true. We do see
Sounds like
all 33
firecrackers
Raptor
going
engines
off.
lit up on telemetry screens.
It's amazing watching the
At this point,
plume
we've
change
passed
both
through
shape
that
and
point of
colour
maximum aerodynamic
as it gets
pressure,
up
that
through the
max Q.
atmosphere.
Now coming up in just a little over a minute from now
as the gases
is going to be
change
hot
and
staging. So we're going to see
become
the 6 engines on the
thinner.
ship ignite while still attached to the booster. Just before that, we'll see all but 3 center engines on the booster shut down. In what we call MECO, it's most engines cut off instead of main engine.
Most engines cut off. I like that.
And so while we continue to watch it go up, a lot of our flight controllers looking at all the systems around the tower. Again, we have to send a manual command. Just about 30 seconds away from hot staging.
Come on, get your focus. There it is. And it's gone again. This tracking camera is not quite perfect. Don't know if it's an automatic or a manual one. Superb.
And we heard the tower is go for catch.
Booster engine cut off.
There it
The
goes.
return flag is set for true.
MECO. Hot
Ship
stage.
start up.
Oh man.
Stage
Look at it go.
All right, hot staging confirmed.
Booster
6
boost
out of
back
6
started.
lit on the ship. Booster boost back going. We heard that we are go for catch.
This is
Kate, Jesse, take
so
the views.
cool.
Hopefully I got a booster coming home real soon.
Wow,
How
from
do
our
you
view
do
here,
that?
Dan, great views of planet Earth behind that super heavy booster. Right now it is performing the
Ship
boost
chamber
back
pressure
burn.
nominal.
Good news there, telling us that the pressures inside the ship are good. That is the second stage or the upper portion of the vehicle. Follow along with the telemetry on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, booster is currently, super heavy, is currently in its boost back burn. This boost back
Ship
burn,
avionics power and telemetry nominal.
this boost back burn lasts just a little bit over a minute. So we've got a little, approximately 30 seconds left.
We've had shutdown of that boost back burn. Up next will be hot
Okay.
stage jettison.
scrubbing off speed now.
The view from the
1200
camera on
kilometers
the
an
left-
hour.
From the booster on the left-hand side of your screen, and then tracking cam there on the right-hand side of your screen.
It blows my
You'll see those
mind
grid
that you
fins.
can still see
offshore
it
divert.
like we can on the
we can
right, and
also
yet it's
see that the
looks like it's in
hot
space
stage
on the
has
left.
been jettisoned.
Yes, visual confirmation of that there on your screen, which is
Cool.
great. Now the next
Starship is
this
following
camera's a
nominal
bit
trajectory.
The next step for
Dodgy, isn't
booster is going into that landing burn. Again, it'll
comes
light
the
up
booster.
13 of those engines and then pare down to 3 engines right before booster catch.
All right, now just real quick, we did hear the call out, booster offshore divert. Unfortunately, that means that we
Oh.
are no-go for the catch.
Oh,
As we said
they're not gonna
before,
catch
both
it.
the tower and the vehicle, as well as the operators on console, have been actively evaluating the commit criteria for that return to the launch tower.
That's
and
harsh.
unfortunately, we did not have a pass on those commit
Ah.
criteria, so we are no-go for tower catch.
Such a shame.
And we did mention that we're constantly evaluating the criteria for catch. There's a lot of things that need to go well in order to line that up. Unfortunately, today we will forego booster catch today. But what you're seeing on your screen is ship currently making its way towards the Indian Ocean. Still looking good so far.
Do we get to see it at least
Exactly.
land in the
so
water?
views there of the booster on the left-hand side of your screen, views of the ship on the right-hand side of your screen. Now, we said before that it was not guaranteed that we would be able to make a tower catch today. So while we were hoping for it, like we said, it was pretty epic on attempt 1, but the safety of the teams and the public and the pad itself are paramount. So we are accepting no compromises in any of those areas.
Exactly, and we're still going to get a lot of good flight data with booster even, but especially with ship. Again, we have an additional objective today
they have
to do
buoys
an
out in the
in-space
water?
relight of a Raptor engine, which again will help us set us up for being able to do deorbit burns,
Here we
which is
go.
Ship chamber pressure nominal.
It's coming down fast.
which is important for orbital flights. And what you're seeing on your screen is a view from Super Heavy
See that
as
grid
it's
fin
making its way
actuating?
back down to Earth.
Yeah, once again, we are attempting an offshore landing of the Super Heavy
It looks like
booster.
the engines are on, but
so
the
we have
telemetry
seen
says
this
they're
before.
off.
And it is still
just
very
glowing
fun to
still.
watching it come down for a soft splashdown off the Gulf
We never get
Coast
to
of
see
Texas.
a splashdown live,
We can see it there
not fully.
re-entering. We saw earlier those grid fins. There are 4 hypersonic grid
Whee,
fins. Oh, we can see
there
that
they
the
go.
landing burn has begun.
We have the
on
landing
Super
burn.
Heavy booster.
And same pattern, 13 engines will light.
Here we go, here we
Gone
go,
down
here
to
we go.
3, just as we expected.
And gentle
What an
touch.
incredible view of
Look at that.
splashdown that we got today.
Visual
Super
landing shutdown.
heavy.
That
Yeah,
is
I'm sure
beautiful.
the Movie Cam views will be pretty awesome once again. So we'd like to confirm
Wow.
a water landing once again for
You know
the
what?
Super Heavy
Like, I'll
booster.
take that.
Congrats to the SpaceX team.
That was still
for
super cool.
Making that milestone as well. Now, ship continues to look good.
Shame.
We can see
Shame.
that it is.
You still see the plume in the background of where it took off. Check out those
Crowd
views.
here in Hawthorne, continuing to react to all these amazing views that we're getting. The next milestone is
Starship is on terminal guidance.
great news there. Starship terminal guidance, referring to what we see here on our screen, the upper stage, at about 8 minutes 35 seconds or so, we have ship engine cutoff, which will be the cutoff of the Raptor engines.
How's the banana doing? This is important information. We need to see how the
You can
banana's
see
doing.
on our screen, ship giving us some incredible views brought to us by
I wonder why
Starlink.
they
This view is
fly
also
it
very interesting
at
because
90
we can
degrees.
see basically the receding tile line that we referred to earlier, where we mentioned we have removed a number of heat shield
Oh, yeah.
tiles in order to test out and push the envelope on the ship and demonstrate what its capabilities are.
Ship engine cutoff.
And there we just heard call out for SECO, ship engine cutoff. Great news there. Everything continuing to look awesome for ship.
Full view looking aft on ship here.
Ship FTS is saved. Nominal orbit insertion.
There's that call out we were waiting for. Confirmation of good orbital insertion for ship today.
It has been a very exciting afternoon so far. We'd like to send it back over to Dan, who can give us that live view experience. Dan, once again, are you okay after witnessing another Starship launch?
Yeah, totally fine. You guys have to be jealous. This is the only way to do this. This is fantastic. No, it was really cool to see it lift off 33 out of 33. Didn't go for the booster catch today. Initially, we were good, and then we tripped a commit criteria and did the offshore divert. So we went and did that water
You didn't tell
landing,
us
as
what
everybody
the
saw.
criteria was
We'll
that
dig
didn't get
into
met
it a little
though.
bit more. But
I'd like to know
again,
that.
we've done it once, we've now done it twice. We're going to keep trying to do it, as this is just a core capability of Starship and what's going to make it so incredible. There's a lot left. We're just about almost 10 minutes into this flight, so about 50 plus minutes still to go. Ship nominal orbit, so it's on its way around the planet.
We
It's
got
gonna
another
attempt
hour.
to do an in-space burn. We're going to light one of those Raptor engines, the sea level ones in the middle, just to help demonstrate that we can relight in that
Okay, I think we're going to
microgravity
go back to
environment.
farming
Really
for a bit
critical
then.
for deorbit burns as we start to do some orbital missions in the not too distant future. And then following that, we'll see a ship entry, maybe a splashdown. As you guys said, we're really going to be pushing ship on this one. We're pretty much intentionally putting it in
Keep
places
that
where
up
we expect it
next
might
to
not do
my
so great.
video.
And all that's to try and help us learn, see if we were a little too conservative, and then maybe that opens up more capability for when we start catching them. But I'll check back in
bring
with
the
everybody in a
volume
little bit.
down a
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
tune in and watch the ship fly around planet Earth. And
There we
hopefully
go.
see it
And
re-enter
we
in the
will
not-too-distant future.
go
Back
back
over you
to our
guys.
game.
Thanks, Dan.
Fantastic.
Development testing, by definition, is unpredictable, which we saw with super heavy splashing down.
Superb. Okay, well we can.
That's exactly why we test. As is standard
Making
for these tests,
mistakes.
The area around the pad and along the flight path was cleared prior to launch, and we expect the road and beach to remain
Doesn't
closed
like that
until
little
further
bit
notice.
for some reason. There's something
Testing,
that.
development,
Oh, it's
flight
the.
hardware, the
There's
innate
a route
flight
there.
environment is what enables our teams to quickly learn and execute design changes
There we go. I think that's gone now. Oh no, it hasn't.
Approach the booster in the water for your safety as well as for that of our team that will be working on recovery. Now, we are going to continue though. The mission is not done.
Exactly. The mission's not over. Ship is still coasting, but it
Doesn't
has
seem
been
to want to
nonstop
go.
since liftoff, and with the
Don't
booster
know
having
why.
completed its job for the day, we are going to take a short break for the next 35 minutes or so while ship continues to coast
Oh,
before
is it?
re-entry.
No, it hasn't gone.
Now, as with previous
That's
flights,
weird.
Starlink may enable
I wonder
us to
why that
talk to
is.
the ship through re-entry with no communication
Doesn't
blackout.
like that at
Now,
all.
we are still testing Starlink during this phase of flight, so nothing is completely certain.
Yeah, so if we do have views, we will be sure to bring those to you live. And of course, one of those views include that of our, as we said before, surprise payload, the banana. And we are looking forward to it. So we're going to come back in a few minutes, around T plus 35 minutes.
No, I'm
Exactly.
stuck there.
Views or no views, we'll see you back here at T plus 40 minutes for our coverage of Starship's re-entry, flip maneuver, landing burn, and hopefully see a splashdown.
Lovely. Right. Try and get all of this properly mulched up and see what we can do about the rest of it. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, boom. I don't know what the copyright is on this music, so I probably ought to mute it, to be honest. Let's do that. I'll mute that, and then when we get some more action, I will bring it back. Don't think there's going to be any for a fair while yet, though. We'll just keep working away on our field. Hopefully. I'm not sure what William's saying about this going in reverse. It seems to be working very well, actually, in a forward motion. Quite happy with that. Oh, a bit more to go. There we are. Yeah, looks to be struggling a bit backwards, actually. Get this down. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the launch with me. That was awesome. It's always cool, even when things don't go right. It's still cool. No big explosions this time. Not that I would ever want that to happen, but sometimes it can be fun. Go on. Yes. We're doing it. We are doing it. We have no star cams. Somebody hasn't paid for the Starlink subscription. Oh, there we go. We got the banana. How's the banana doing? The banana seems quite happy in 0G. All of the wires have slackened. I like the banana for scale. That's fun. Whoever started that, props to you. Like that was a comedy act of genius. There we are. Wage payment. Who am I paying? There's no worker. Oh, it's just because the hour's gone by, I think. It's previous payments going through. We are definitely getting there with this. I'm going to cultivate it as well, I think. We've got some stones. Actually, there's a stone picker. Oh no, we can't use it, can we? It's for contract work only. That sucks that they've changed that. You can use the tractors for your own stuff, but you still can't use the implements. Oh, there's a big stump there. No worries, Wells. Thanks for sticking around for as much as you did. Catch you tomorrow. Come on. There we are. Go on. Wind that stump away. Come on. This is what you're for. This is your whole job. That is rather annoying. Oh, look at that view. Just the shimmer of light around the edge of the earth. That's beautiful. Right, we got this thing in the way at the moment. This plough. Need to get that out of the way. Oh. Nope, it's not going to let us do that. Alright, we'll go this way then. This is going to do us a reasonable amount of crop for our first little time in the game. What's stopping us there? There's something there. Okay. Yeah, it's right there. Lovely. Let's go down this way. Superb. Oh, we caught on something else there. There's another one there. Hey, that one worked. Get that bit. Lovely. Oh, we still got some branches on the ground here. They're a bit annoying. Cool. Sorted. Didn't mean to display your Sunday goodbye. No worries. No problem, Verity. You missed the launch, though. Sadly, they didn't do the booster catch again this time. They had to abort. But we still got to see it come down in the ocean, which was cool. The other half of it is still flying around the planet now, so we're waiting. It's going to be about 40 minutes before it splashes down. So I'm just going to do a bit more farming in the meantime while we wait for that, and then I'm going to go to bed after that. So I'm just getting this field sorted out. Oof. I mean, it's not a field at the moment. We're making it into one, but by brute force. Hey Emma, welcome along. How are you doing today? You also just missed the Starship launch. Oh, there's another one. We'll deal with that. Not only did he get the filter off, he found your missing flatware. Oh, nice. Bonus. He can come again. Right, is it going to let us grind this one down? Oh. Hey, it did. Superb. Very tired, but alright. Well, the alright part is the main thing. Tired you can deal with. You can go to bed. Or you can have some caffeine. But you're alright, so that's the main thing. Glad to hear it as well. Oof. There we go. I'm very slowly getting this field done. I do like this better than the plough, I think. Oh. Nice. That actually works quite well. Just drive into it until you stop. We missed a bit there. There we go. We got it that time. I'm doing alright. I'm the same, actually. I'm okay, but tired. I am at the end of my day, though, so... We're just waiting for Starship to reach the Indian Ocean and then splash down, and after that I will be going to bed, so... Pleased about that. Oh, okay. Can't see that one. Let's drive down here. Over there. Nice. That's gone. There we are. It wouldn't let me get this for some... Ah, I can see why. There we go. I've been opening my Pokemon cards like a good boy on the app. So, hopefully they're of use to someone for their magical opening things. I forget what they're called now, the extra picks that you get. Okay, that's an issue. Can I get in like that? Will that work? Yes, that works. Superb. Just hooking the back in the right way definitely helps. Let's see if we can take this one out now. Nice. Yep, that one's gone. See what else we can find. This tractor is just barely big enough to work with this tool. Nice. Dude, we are getting there. This is cool. Look at what we've achieved already. This was a wild field with little trees all over it that weren't doing very much. We have made it into good land. Where... Right, what am I stuck on? There it is. It's right there. And it's gone. Excellent. Oh, it's not gone. I thought it was gone. This is the one we can't get rid of, right? Didn't want to go. Oh. Oh, it worked that time. Superb. Alright. Getting some interesting results here when we do stuff. Some of them work all the time and some of them do not work at all. Oh. We're nearly there though. There's not much more to go. Right, let's see if we can get this one. Yep, that's gone. There are a lot of these little stumps all over. Oh, okay, that's just a disc. That's fine, we can cope with that. How are we doing the rest of it? There's a little patch of green just there. I like how the field is not going to end up being perfectly perfectly shaped. Are we clear of that now? We are. Lovely. Okay, let's do a little drive around. See if we can see any stumps anywhere. Hopefully I've got them all. This is good. I'm happy. Other than the bit that William's lag sort of caused for us. That bit there. Never mind. We can live with that. Superb. Right, I think I'm pretty happy there. We'll live with these trees being there for now. And we can drop this back at the store. It has been a very handy thing to have. Hopefully Lumberjack mod comes out fairly soon as well. Right, so we'll drop this. There's the tool that came with it over there. So I might use that. Can't afford to roll the ground yet. Although, like I say, the stone picker is just there. Let's try it and see. I don't think it's going to work, but you never know until you try, do you? Reserved for contract work. Yeah, sadly we can't use that. Never mind. Right. Well, seeing as you're trying, where is your contract? Stone picking is field 9. Alright. Let's send you off to field 9 then. Create job. Field work in field 9. Off you go. Enjoy your drive. I'm going to move all of this stuff onto the truck and go sell it for a few £100. It's not going to be worth a lot because it's all just scraps, but it'll be something. Something's better than nothing. Superb. There we go. That over there. And then there's this bit. It's hardly even worth moving, but I don't want it in the field, that's the thing. There we go. And I think we're clear now. I think that's it. So all we need to do is get it onto the back of the truck. Piece by piece. There we go. Lovely. All these little bits, they're not going to be worth anything. We've got one big bit of wood in there though, so that's gonna help. Oh no. We need to do that the other way. We'll do that way. There we are. Nice. Oh, lights out. Hey, Tango's back again. I thought you were working tonight, dude. You're not working. Said this earlier. But you'd obviously taken off already. At work now. Ah, okay. Cool. Otherwise, I would have done something with you tonight instead. Some Satisfactory or something. Because farming and space launches don't necessarily go together. I mean, I'm quite happy with them, but maybe other people wouldn't be. But I didn't feel like doing anything else, to be honest. I looked at the other options and was a bit like, meh, I want to farm. Can unload this trailer for you. Alright. I'll be there in a minute. There are my lights again. That minute went really quickly. We're still waiting for something to happen with Starship's upper stage. I can try and pull this forward now, can't I? And not walk so far. Oh wait, did I leave one? Yeah, I left one. There's one back here. There we go. Beautiful. There's no better sight than a tree driving itself down the road. I mean, there's probably quite a lot of better sights, but could be worse. Could be worse. I want to be around that side of these, don't I? Let's get this big one on. Don't know how that's going to sit. Where that's going to sit. Let's try there. Did it get it? Did it roll off the other side? It rolled off the other side. That'll do. I like that. There we go. We want to be on that side. Get that one on. There we are. Won't let me redo that middle one. Maybe I can do it from the other side. There we go, and last one. There we are. That should hold it. Is it that one? There we go. Let's see how we do with this. Oh, there's one missing. Again. Is it that same one? I feel like that's the same one we missed earlier. Oh, there's two. Did I get it? I have no idea whether I got it. Again, no idea. We will drive and see. There's literally no sign of a truck under there. I love this. This is superb. Somebody needs to give me a clip of tree driving down a road. Oh, this is superb. Man. Oh look, you can just about see it if I turn around, but there we go. Excellent. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. I think there was a... Yeah, I was supposed to take that path on my left. You want to play this game? Your son thinks you would struggle with the driving. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, hello. We got some action on the flight test. I just noticed. Fit to screen. There we go. And check that out. They're still got the music on. Re-entry has begun. I don't know whether you'd struggle with the driving. Maybe. It's all right. Yeah, I don't know whether you would or not, actually. It's hard to tell. I don't know you very well. Certainly not in person, and I think that's more when you're going to get an idea of whether someone's going to get on with something or not. So, look at that glow. That is cool. Heating up. Man, it blows my mind that that we get to see this kind of thing. They're still just playing music. Surely at this point you want to be talking, right? Arthritis is pretty bad. Yesterday you dropped everything you picked up. I don't know. Maybe it would be an issue then. Not sure. You could probably get an older version. You could probably pick up Farm Sim 22 for a couple of pounds now. So maybe get that and try that. And that way, if you can cope with it, then you might want to get the new version. But if it's a problem, you haven't wasted a load of money. Couple of dollars, I should think. Look at that flame. That is awesome. Plasma. It's compressing the air underneath it until it burns. Blows my mind. Man, I'm worried about the music. Not that it really matters. It's not like I'm earning a load from the stream anyway, but I still like to be above board where I can be. Such good views. They were aiming to come down in the light this time, so it'll be interesting. Like, it could be that the background is so dark purely because of how bright the burning plasma is. The ship seems to be in the right orientation, which is a good start. Yep, still just music there. They're coming in at a steeper angle of attack, I believe, to stress it out as much as possible. I don't know what that thing down there is. That's weird. Like a furry thing. Oh, look at that. That's a great view. The side, both flaps, and the engines all in one view. Flaps are holding up so far. $5.9 million people watching this at the moment. It's crazy, isn't it? One of the cameras is having trouble sending back signal. No, still music. I would have genuinely thought they'd be talking about this by now. Still at 87 kilometers. That's crazy high. Crazy high. That is a lot of people. They say interest in science is waning. Yeah. I mean, rockets are an exceptionally cool part of science. And that's only on here. Like there's thousands watching on Tim Dodd's channel. There's thousands watching on NASA Spaceflight's channel. Like, there's going to be loads of them. Loads of people streaming this. So 6 million is very conservative. It's probably more like 8 or 9. I would have thought. It's super cool though. I find it super cool. I mean, at the moment it's super hot because it's going through re-entry. And that's some thousands of degrees centigrade. Oh, we've lost signal again. Oh, it's back. It's back. Still not seeing any issues on the flaps. Trying to decide if that light, that vertical line, is something getting hot. I think it might be. And that's on the top of the flap, so that's not ideal. Yeah, there's smoke coming out of the join on the flap. So there's definitely an issue there. Look at that light. Something's burning up down the bottom there. Wow. How's the banana doing? The banana melted yet? Somebody watched the first moon landing on black and white TVs where your mother took Polaroid pictures of the screen. Always found like it's cool. Yeah, that's like, there are two things that I'm so gutted I wasn't alive to see. One of them is the moon landing, and the other is Queen live in concert. I was yeah, not old enough. Freddie Mercury died when I was 10. Maybe younger even. I was just about getting it when he passed away. So yeah, I'm hoping next year I might get a chance to see the Foo Fighters live. That's like my next one. I got to see the Killers last year before, and they were on my list. That was a very bittersweet experience because in the queue to get into that concert, I got a phone call to say that one of my best friends had passed away from cancer, and so I was stood at the concert. Like, half of the time I was elated by the music, and the other half of the time I was sobbing in tears because I'd lost my mate. Very, very hard time. But I knew that if he'd been there, he'd have been like, "You're not stopping watching the concert on my account." I mean, I could have gone home, but what could I have done? But yeah, he would have been absolutely telling me I should be enjoying myself and having a great time. Foo Fighters are excellent. No one will ever have a voice like Freddie's again. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Still miss him. Still feel it. But, you know, that's just... It's part of life, isn't it? Losing people. Got to just get through it, really. Are they talking yet? Yes, they are.
And you know, looking forward to the Starship capability of the future, we want to be able to catch Starship like we do with boosters. And so the next flight, we want to better understand where we can install catch hardware, not necessarily to actually do the catch, but to see how that hardware holds up in those spots. And today's flight will help inform, you know, does the stainless steel hold up like we think it may based on experiments that we conducted on Flight 5. Now, continuing to look, amazing views. Yeah, Dan, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, there's so much on this flight that we're doing to try and, you know, make all the ships that we're about to start flying even better. Just really understand what their capabilities are gonna be. We've got kind of the next gen ship.
No, you don't ever
lined
forget
up
them,
for
do you?
Flight 7. It's got all of those heat shield upgrades and everything.
I'm still figuring out how to
One
get
of the
over them,
things
to
that
be
we're gonna
honest.
doing
But
that's most interesting, and one of the reasons we wanted daylight.
hopefully I'll
is
get
we're
there
gonna
at some
be
point.
flying pretty aggressively as ship comes in. We're going to be kind of nose down, and we've done it in wind tunnels. We've done it in simulations. You might see the flaps really flapping around, trying to control the vehicle. We're betting we might have a little bit more capability than we think in just the analysis, but always a chance that bet doesn't pay off. But that just helps us know, like, what are our
Starship
limits.
is now halfway through the peak heating phase of entry.
Sweet. Halfway there. Halfway home, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you guys, again, can follow along with the altitude and the speed of ship as it's making its way back down to Earth, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, speed is still going really, really fast. Again, as it gets closer to Earth, we'll see that altitude drop a little bit faster. It's kind of dropping pretty slow right now. And again, as we get closer and closer to literally the surface of the water, then we'll start to see that speed pick up. And if we can
Yeah, I
make
know
it
that
through
feeling.
this re-entry, we will
Every
attempt to
time
do
I
that
do
foot maneuver
something
once
that I
again,
feel
and
is
splash down in the ocean.
like an
Exactly.
achievement, or
like we've been saying, we
you know,
are
even
testing
anything that I'm interested in,
beyond
like my first
the
instinct
perceived limits
is
of
to
the
message my
vehicle.
dad and tell him about it.
We want to go learn more about the ship, and this is a
And
great
it
opportunity to do
never
that,
stops
really
happening.
pushing the flight hardware in a
And
flight
it never gets
environment,
easier
to
when
help
I
inform
think
these
it and then
future
think,
designs.
no, wait, I can't do that.
As we've mentioned, it has a different heat shield. This heat shield is not the same generation as what we flew last time. This one is one generation older. So we are also testing out new secondary thermal protection materials. So basically, like, if the heat shield isn't in this one spot, can this other material protect the metal is the thinking there. Also checking of the ship's structural strength in those areas where we're looking to add that ship catch hardware, just to see if it survives
It is
entry.
smoking.
So yeah, as we've been saying, we've done a lot of calculations and simulations. This view right here is super cool. This is looking out from the aft engine bay, basically at the bottom of Starship. Then on the center left-hand panel, if you will, we have one of the forward Starship flaps. So one of the flaps located at the top of the vehicle. Underneath that is one of the aft end flaps, like the one that we see in the main picture there on the right-hand side of your screen. Now, these views, as the vehicle continues to enter the Earth's atmosphere,
It's about
drawing
starting
a crowd
to hit
once again
daylight.
here at SpaceX and Hawthorne,
You can
as
see the Earth
folks
again
tune
in the
as
lower
the
right
mission
image.
continues on. Now, the next event that we have coming up, we should hear
Like you can
the
call your son
call out
about it and he'll
that
agree.
The vehicle is transonic around
Oh, that's nice.
T plus 1 hour and 2 minutes or so. That means that the vehicle is traveling
It's nice that
near
you've got
the speed of
that
sound.
at
We
least,
say
you know, it's
near the speed of sound
not a
because there's certain
replacement, but
parts
it's
of
something.
the vehicle where airflow is going faster and other parts where it's going slower. So it kind of teeters there on the brink of the speed of sound. So once we have equal flow on all parts, then we'll hear it subsonic.
Yeah, and
And almost real quick, almost a reverse of, I'm sorry, Jesse, almost a reverse of before. We see the Earth starting to come into view. We've got sunrise there over the Indian Ocean. So this is going to look different from any of the re-entries we've had before. And it was specifically so, like, we get as much daylight as possible to see how ship does this. Over to you, Jesse. Sorry about that.
Dan, great minds think alike. That's exactly what I was going to point out, is that we're getting a lot clearer view of the Earth in the background with the different temperatures that we're seeing, with the different colors of that plasma around the ship, which is really, really cool to see. Again, we are pushing the limits of ship today, but so far everything is looking pretty nominal.
Yeah.
We'll see how the next few minutes goes.
Yeah,
This
like
is
we've
very
said before,
cool.
don't be surprised if this is not entirely smooth sailing all the way down
I think
to
it's clouds
the
that we're
ocean
seeing below,
surface.
but I'm not
Similar
sure.
to Flight 5, we are targeting
Kinda
the same
looks like
splashdown
forests.
location in the Indian Ocean, but we are not expecting to
It should be
recover
over
the
water,
vehicle.
so yeah, that's
Right.
got to
And we
be
were getting
cloud.
some glimpses of the flaps. The flaps so far are looking pretty good. We're not seeing any burn through. There's those flaps again in that hinge area, which is our most concerning area there. That's great news for us for now.
Fascinating and
Again,
scary at the
the
same
next
time
few
people can
minutes
achieve
could
these things.
change
Yeah,
as we
absolutely.
continuously push those limits.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, once we slow down a little bit, once we're subsonic essentially, so I think that's about 1,200 kilometers an hour. Once we're down below that, that's when we're going to kind of dip our nose down and get that more aggressive angle of attack. Normally we're just belly flop right into the water, pretty much that position. But if we're going to be able to do return to launch sites, we're going to want to be able to fly with a little bit more of an angle of attack, get you a little bit more range as you're coming through. And so this'll be
Hey,
just
Asher.
a test to see quite
It's good
how
that I'm
far
watching a
can
death
we
battle. It
push
was
it.
sick.
But obviously we're going to
Bowser
do these
versus
kind of
Dr.
tests
Abraham. Oh, nice.
way out here in super remote areas.
Glad you're enjoying
before
yourself.
You ever try to bring a ship
We're
back to a
watching
place
the,
like Starbase.
Starship remains on a good
Starship.
entry trajectory. External temperatures are coming
Test
down.
flight.
All right, great news
Not
there.
long
That
left.
tells us that we are through the phase of peak heating.
Okay, that's
So we are
that's
expecting
performed
the,
so much better
these
than
temperatures
last
to
time.
continue to come down. Once again, we are targeting a soft splashdown.
And
in
again,
the
last
Indian
time was so
Ocean,
much better than the time before. Like,
around
this is
off
incredible
the
how well
northwest
it
coast
survived.
Of
It's even still
Australia. We
shiny
can
on the
see
back. Look at
these
that.
beautiful views of planet Earth coming in. Yeah, this is very different, where we had nighttime views of the ship as it was re-entering, and now we've got daylight. It is about an hour or so after sunrise there in the Indian
This
Ocean.
is super
So
cool.
pretty cool to see this.
Yeah, and it might not seem like it makes a huge difference, but we do get a little bit more light on ship as well for the camera views that we have, which is very beneficial for us to visually see anything and try and correlate that to any of the sensors or data that we
We're
have on
down
the
to
vehicle.
11,000
Exactly.
kilometers.
That is why we shifted our launch window, so that we could have that daylight in order to improve our observations of the vehicle. So not only are we getting all the raw data from all the sensors that are on board
I love how
Starship,
it's changed
but
colour,
we also
that
have multiple cameras
blues and purples
assets out
where it's
there
been heated.
that are watching the vehicle.
Look at all
and
the
will
ripples
also
in
be
it
able
as
to
well.
tell us
It's
with
warped
this
and
visual story
deformed
is also
from
very,
the
very
heat.
important.
Oh,
And
there we
as
go.
we get down a little bit lower,
Steep
the
angle.
Raptor engines are in their chill phase right now, so just essentially getting them primed to turn on. We're going to use those 3 center engines
Pointed down at the
to
Earth
do a
now.
landing flip and then a landing burn. So we'll come down kind of in
Do you
that
think
slowly
they tell
burn down
ships to
belly
stay
flop
away?
and
Oh yes,
fire off
they
those
absolutely
engines
do.
to flip us around. And then
Yeah,
do
they
that
have
final
big,
landing burn. That should be
big no
coming up
entry
in
zones.
Just a little over, just under 5 minutes from now. And then
There's
hopefully we
been
start getting
occasions,
some
several
call-outs
occasions
on
in the
transonic
past
and
where
subsonic as we slow down. Again,
there have been ships in the
once you hear
zones
Starship is
and they've
subsonic,
delayed. They've
keep a close eye on the flaps.
stopped it from
They're
going
gonna
ahead
be-
until
they're gonna
the
be
ships have
working
been cleared.
overtime, essentially, to maintain control of the ship as we get a little more aggressive with this.
Look at that. Glowing on the
We can
left
see
there.
that we are beginning.
Starship has passed maximum entry dynamic pressure.
All right, great call out there. But we can see on this view here that we do have some heating there on that looks like one of the forward flaps on Starship. This is to be expected. We knew that the vehicle would perform differently than what we had seen on Flight 5. This is actually really good data because it tells us what parts of the vehicle at this, what will soon be a higher angle of attack once we drop down below the speed of sound. we'll have a higher angle of attack, meaning we're going to be flying nose down, basically. So yeah, this is good news, but we can actually, looks like that heating is starting to cool off there.
Yeah, it's a little burn through. Again, it is important to note when we start seeing that through the ship's descent as well. So like Kate was saying, we're getting some really good data here. It looks like the other flaps are doing a little better than the one that has a little burn through, which is some good news. Again, constantly watching. We've got a couple minutes until we're expecting to make it all the way back down to Earth.
Exactly. And like we said before, we are not expecting to recover the ship, although that would be great. It'd be a nice bonus if it happened, but it's not really in our expectations today. We really want to push the hardware, as we've been saying, but really the telemetry and the data and the video that we receive all the way to the end is truly what we're looking for and will help inform the future designs of this vehicle.
We can see some flap movement as the camera is moving around. That's what you're seeing there is the flaps adjusting. We have a camera on one of the flaps there this is the view that you're seeing there.
Do you think the rocket is affecting the cloud cover?
And you can also see the graphic in the bottom.
No, I wouldn't have
Starship
thought
is
so.
slowing down past Mach 1.
And call-outs aligning with this. You can see the orientation of the vehicle starting to change. You can follow that graphic at
See,
the
at
bottom.
the moment, it's not even down to the level of the clouds.
Again, that is why those flaps are changing. They
Still
control
18
the
kilometers
orientation
in
of
the air.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
four.
this is.
It'll
ahead.
punch a little hole in the cloud as it comes through, but I imagine that'll close
I
up
was gonna say this is
behind
this is
it
when
again
things
immediately.
will start to get a little interesting. So this is when we're moving slower than the speed of sound. You can see that nose slowly start to tip down, and we're going to try and maintain flap control the whole way. But we are just a couple minutes away from hopefully doing a landing flip.
Okay, so we're horizontal now.
Landing flip and landing burn if the flaps can hold together.
Yeah, this is such a cool view. This reminds me of when we first
11
performed
kilometers.
the belly flop maneuver on the high altitude test with serial number 8. We saw the ship come back through, and I always wondered what it looked like from the ship's perspective, and this perspective I think helps.
Seemed like the
inform
clouds
that.
got
We
thicker
will be,
as it
Dan
fell.
said, we will be dipping
No,
down
I
a little
think
further and really be
I think that's
firing
like
nose
smoke
first.
coming off of the thing.
This higher angle of attack, you know, we're intentionally doing it to stress those aft flaps, and that will
Yeah,
help
it's been
inform
above the
limits
clouds the
of
whole
flap
time so
control
far.
in order to collect data for future landing profiles.
So what you're seeing is the gases and stuff that's all produced
we're looking
from
good
it
so
burning
far.
up from the
Just
plasma
got
and
about
everything.
5 kilometers in altitude to go.
Here we go. It's nearly at
We'll ignite the engines
cloud
when we're still
ceiling.
just a couple hundred meters over the
You'll
ground.
see where the
before
clouds
starting
are
landing burn.
when we pass through it. Look.
Altitude remains on a good
There you
trajectory.
go. It's just hitting the
I
top
have
of
a
them
feeling
now.
this is
3
gonna look
kilometers.
So cool as it passes through the clouds.
Obligatory shout out to the entire
Beautiful.
avionics team on
2
Starship.
kilometers. Look at that. Nose
There's
down.
that nose down orientation.
There's the clouds
Now,
coming
the,
past
Raptor
it. That's
engines will
amazing.
relight and help flip the booster back up. This is a more severe flip given the orientation.
1 kilometer.
The engines will shut down prior to the water making impact, prior to the vehicle making impact with the water.
Our ship is doing great so far.
Oh yes, engines relight, all three.
There's those engines
Did the
relighting.
flip.
What a
Oh,
great
look at that.
reorientation by Starship.
Perfect touchdown.
Wow.
All three down to
Perfect
2.
touchdown. Oh, and we had an external view as well.
Starship has landed.
Oh my life, this is
And
amazing.
we have ship splashed down in the Indian
Oh
Ocean.
wow.
So
There's a boy's shot.
Awesome buoy cam action here. Daylight
our buoy.
views.
Look at that. That was fantastic.
Incredible. We really pushed the limits on shipping and made it all the way back down to Earth.
I am shocked, to be honest.
Look at
I
that.
think many folks are.
That
the
was-
fact that
that
it
was
survived all
incredible.
the way through while flying a lesser
How-
gen heat
did the
shield
banana
is
survive?
just absolutely incredible.
Did the
And,
bananas- we need the
turns
banana
out
cam.
The vehicle had more capability than our calculations predicted, and that is why we test like we fly.
Exactly why we do that, and those views were absolutely incredible to watch. Because of Starlink, we
Wow.
were able to get the views all the way down, as well as the buoys, seeing ship touchdown in daylight.
So cool, so cool. Now we want to, unfortunately, wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll say congratulations
Man, that
to
was
our
superb.
teammates at SpaceX and to everyone who supported the Starship program.
There we go. We're gonna end our coverage there of that. Go back to the farm. We'll do a little bit more on the farm. Just finish up what we were doing. Oh, my gamepad's turned off again. Man, that was so cool. Long time dream coming true. Yeah, it's a lot of people's dreams. That was fantastic though. I'm gonna do a tweet. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. At SpaceX. How was the banana? At Splashdown. There we go. Thanks for sharing it. No problem. I managed to do it for Flight 4, and I had such a good time doing it that I knew I wanted to do it again as part of a stream. But unfortunately, during Flight 5, which would have been one of the best ones to do because we saw the tower catch, I was away. I was in Southampton visiting family, so I wasn't able to do it. So I wanted to do it again this time. And sadly, still, we didn't get to see the tower catch again, but we saw some very cool stuff. It was definitely worth seeing. So now we just look forward to the next one. It's going to be probably end of January, I suppose, based on their progress this time. Go back to driving my tree. There we go. Pop out here. See how much we get for our trees. 1600. Not bad. Not bad. Can zoom in again now. Come on. 1600 was pretty good for the amount of wood we had and the size of it. I'm okay with that. Whoa. Blimey, that pointed us straight at the telegraph pole. That wouldn't have been good. The steering sensitivity is very high. I might have to turn that down for controller. Dude, that was so cool. So different from tiny capsules dropping parachutes to sea. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that will sort of become a thing of the past almost, because they'll be inside Starship, so that the whole thing will come back, like, and land at a tower, and then they can walk straight out into the space center rather than have to go on a bus ride and everything. It's insane how different it's going to become. Space travel is going to be a whole different ball game. I can't wait till they get this thing into production. I really can't wait. It's going to be very exciting. Okay, we've made it back. Much more economical. Yeah, absolutely. Much more economical. Right, I'm going to leave my truck parked on the little bit of road here. So let's do this and see how it goes. We are going to cultivate. Oh, it's reserved for contract work, of course. Can't do that either. Never mind. Never mind. The stone picking, however, is 58% done, so it does appear to be working this time. So I'm pleased about that. Let's see how he's going. Yep, going very well. 70% though, so it looks like he might need the trailer. So I'm gonna have to grab the trailer and then drive on up there. Because it doesn't like unloading onto nothing, sadly. They do like to have the trailer there. See how far he gets till he fills up. Might be fine. I'm just impressed that it's working this time. Last time I tried a stone picking contract, it just didn't work. So I'm very pleased about that. And then once this is finished, it's going to be bedtime, I think. Man, stone picking in a field full of weeds, that is not fun. It's not fun at all. How's he doing? 89% full. I think the pay is going to be worth it. It's just dinner time here. Excellent. You have do you have plans for your dinner? I had a chicken thing tonight. I'm gonna try something interesting. I'm going to try and reverse the trailer up behind him. Not going to fill up now, is he? Cordial blueberry waffles. Okay. No, that's not going to work. I'm not good enough to reverse that far. How are you not full yet, dude? Chicken tomorrow night. Superb. I might see if we can have some pizza tomorrow night. Fancy a pizza. Kodiak. Nice. 96%. $97. 98, 99. Worker B has a full tank. Okay, do you have the ability to empty your tank? You do. Well done, sir. How about that? That's quite quite an amount of stone. Superb, and away he goes again. You want pizza so bad, not on the list though. You're not able to have things that aren't on your list? Do you like having order, having what you're supposed to have when you're supposed to have it? I get that. Definitely get that. This work is very good. I am increasingly impressed with it. %83 complete. I might take over though, because why not? There's no point in sitting and watching him do this. There we go. Health reasons and allergies, keep yourself... Oh, I see, right. I thought you meant you had like, oh, this night I do this night I do this. But no, that's fair. I can understand that. I know the same is going to happen to me at some point. I'm going to need to avoid that kind of food. %90 done. Is there a place to sell the stone? I'm not sure if there is on this map or not. It doesn't earn you very much. I'm kind of tempted to just dump it on my land and then wait until I've got a lime crushing station and then just chuck it all in. I don't know whether that's an option really, whether it's going to get in the way. But we've done well out of contracts today. We've done very well out of contracts. 97% done. 98. We aren't going to get far through this last... in fact, there's 2 more lines to do and we're not going to get through them. We're only going to get a quarter or a third down. Yeah, there we go, finished. Fold it up. And then we will eject it. Nice to see such a beautiful game. Oh yeah, I love playing this game. It's so zen. There we go. Dump those into there. Let's have a look on the list. That one. Prices. There we go. Stones. No, nobody's... Oh, okay, £151 per 1,000 litres. Oh, we're at the worst. But it only goes up to 153, so that's fine. At the cement factory. Okay, there's a cement factory. Where's that? It's only 300 metres away as well. I don't know, it's probably, we got 2.5, so it's about 500 quid's worth here. I'm kind of tempted to keep it, you know. I'm just going to make a big pile of stone back at my farm. Back at my yard. And then we'll get a lime crusher so that we can lime for free. I'll probably do this and forget and never go back to it, but you know, the thought's there. Pays for a little fuel. I suppose it does, but like I say, I'm going to prep for the future and hang on to it. It's probably a bad decision, but you know, it's a game. If there's any place it's good to make bad decisions, then it's a game. Superb. Right, we are going to need to rent some stuff to plant this field. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff left. That's annoying. Have I got rid of the machine yet? I don't think I have I? Ooh. Go on, drive forwards. There we go. I'm going to put it right in the doorway of this hut here. Unload here. There we go. Sweet. We got a big pile of stones by the hut. Everyone remember where we left it. Yeah, we still have the machine. Oh, there's actually a plough right here as well. I could just use the plough, seeing as it's already in the field. Man, how lumpy this thing is. It's crazy. It's quite impressive, actually, that the ground has this much 3D-ness to it. It's still there. Why doesn't that want to go? Okay, strange. Looks like we're not going to be able to do that. Never mind. Okay, let's look at vehicles. That's that machine. We'll return that. The lizard dragon is ours, and that we'll return that as well. Beautiful. Right. You can feel the jarring. Yeah, it's bumping up and down like crazy. Contracts, we've completed that. And we've completed that. So there you go. After today's adventure, we finish as the proud owner of a ploughed field. And 15,000 near enough, $14,300. Superb. It's been a fantastic session, and we've watched a rocket launch and landing as well. So yeah, I think that is a perfect time to call it a day. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Lovely to see you, Verity. I'm glad you're back. It's been too long not having you around, so I'm pleased to be seeing you again. It's lovely. And oh look, there's a stork flying. How nice. Oh, you can't see that, you're on the camera. Sorry guys. Right. Oh, hi William. Bye William. Did you see the thing? Did you see? Look, I finished the field. I got rid of all the trees that were in the way. I sold them. And apart from there's one bit of green here that no matter how many times I go over it, it doesn't disappear. I seem to be feeling better. Yeah, I do feel better today, actually. It's been a good day, I think. Just got back. Ah, cool. Yeah, so we're 14.5 grand up, and we have a ploughed field. So next time we'll see if we can figure out a way to get something planted in here. Although, looking at the calendar, yeah, we're not planting anything until March. But then we can do some oats. Yeah, basically just oats. Oh, blimey, look at all of this. Rice? No, not rice. There's so many things to plant now. We could just put grass on it, but silage is not worth as much in this game again. Anyway, I was saying goodbye, so I'm going to carry on saying goodbye, and we are going to leave it there. And I will catch you guys later. Remember, the rocks are by the hut. Yes, I put the stones by the little hut. So we need to pick them up when we eventually get a lime crusher. Cool. See you next time. Bye.